can pack up for you all and take it with you when you're gone. We posted on the porch, my family's glasses to the stars. My grandma smiling down on me like, whoop, that boy got bars. Okay, okay, yes I do. I said amen and hallelujah, let me testify to another morning. A morning won't let self get in my way. I got my breath, I got my faith, and I remember why I came.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, I couldn't forget. I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, I couldn't forget. I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
It was 1989, my thoughts were short, my hair was long. Caught somewhere between a boy and man. She was 17 and she was far from in between. It was summertime in northern Michigan. Splashing through the sandbar, talking by the campfire. It's the simple things in life, like when and where. We didn't have no internet, but man, I never will forget the way the moonlight shines trying different things, and we were smoking funny things, making love out by the lake to our favorite songs, sipping whiskey out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow, singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long, 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 singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Singing home, Sweet Home Alabama, yeah. Little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jackie gonna be a football star, Diane's debutante backseat of Jackie's car. Sucking on chili dog outside taste freeze. Diane sitting on Jackie's lap, got his hands between his knees. Jackie say, hey Diane, let's run off behind the shade trees. Dribble off those Bobby Brooks, let me do what I please. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. To walk on. Jackie sits back, flexes, thoughts for the moment, scratches his head and does his best James Dean. Well, then, there, Diane,
With all senior parents for football, cross country, and cheer, head to the southwest corner at 6:20. Be there at 6:20 p.m. and meet up with Cabby. Again, senior parents of football, football, cheer, and cross country. Meet Cabby in the southwest corner at 6:20.
so let it rock, let it roll, let the Bible band come and save my soul. Hold on to 16 as long as you can. Changes come around real soon, make us women and men. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, they say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. A little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids doing the best they can.
a dome, Monday morning coffee, strong, pouring everything you got into a paycheck Friday night. Your power stroke, diesel backhoe riding, king of beers, 18-wheeler driving, living life in between the lines of clocking in and quitting time. Then the six-string circus comes to town. We hang them speakers over the crowd. When the lights come on, everybody screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody singing every word to every song of the girl they're taking home tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah high from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're drinking, the smoke that we're smoking, the party we're throwing, what's going on night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on. You're a little shy thing with a wild side on a night like this. You just can't hide, cause it's time to live it up. So come on and raise your cup. If we're talking about memories, yeah, we're gonna make them. Talking about rules, you know we're gonna break them. When the lights come on, everybody screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody singing every word to every song of the girl that's taking home tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah high from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're drinking, the smoke that we're smoking, the party we're throwing, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on. Yeah, we all the same cause we thinking the same thing. We on the same page cause we sipping the same drink. Here's a little something to thank y'all for showing up. Dean and the boys are about to blow it up. When the lights come on, everybody screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody singing every word to every song of the girl that's taking home tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah high from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're drinking, the smoke that we're smoking, the party we're throwing, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on, your buzz more than earth. It's going all night long. When the lights come on. It was yesterday, it was years ago. We were singing every word on the radio. Kinda like them songs could save our souls. Somehow, some way. We was falling fast, we was jumping in. Blue jean halo hanging off a limb. Two American kids, just like them. Every time we play. And blew us away. Do you turn it up? Do you sing along every time you hear that song? Like we did then, like we did when. Do you close your eyes? Does it make you laugh? Do the memories take you back to 6 packs in a Chevy Cheyenne? Way back when I was Jack and you were dying. Yeah, and the music played. Yeah, we were never growing up or growing old, breaking up or letting go. Girl, just like rock and roll, where's it gone? But I hope like hell every now and again I blow across your mind like that summer wind, and you're holding on to 16 long as you can every time that it comes on. Do you turn it up? Do you sing along every time you hear that song? Like we did then, like we did when.
All right, got mic check 1 2 1 2 3. It's Lebanon football tonight at ROLLA for Ozark Conference action, week number 9 here on Regional Radio. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2 3. Bulldogs and Jackets coming up 6:15 for the pregame show, 7 o'clock for the kickoff here on KJL.
Wow. Look at this photo. I swear, Jan looks 10 years younger.
Wow, yeah. If she beamed any brighter, she'd be a lighthouse.
Take it back.
Well, Friday Night Lights are beaming in Phelps County. A pleasant good evening. Kevin Stubblefield for Regional Radio Sports as we are in Rolla at Lions Memorial Field to wrap up regular season play in high school football and the Ozark Conference tonight as the undefeated Lebanon Yellow Jackets get set to take on the Rolla Bulldogs. LHS coming in tonight 8-0 on the season, 8-0 in Ozark Conference play, trying to go and run the table through the OC and finish an undefeated regular season, which would join other undefeated campaigns in 1991 and 2010. In their way tonight, the Rolla Bulldogs, a youthful football team, a lot of sophomores starting for this Rolla unit. They have won 3 out of their last 4 games, though, and they come in with a mark tonight of 3-5. Jackets with the number 1 position right now in Class 5 district play. And as it stands right now, a victory tonight would assure them of a first-round bye next week and then a semifinal appearance against either Glendale or Branson as the standings go right now, if things go according to plan tonight here on the field turf at Rolla. The Jackets and the Bulldogs, and Lebanon has had control of this series for some time. LHS victorious last year in the final game of the regular season at Lebanon as LHS turned back the Bulldogs by a score of 42-14. Lebanon has won 15 of the last 18 matchups with Rolla. All time, this series couldn't be closer. 32-1, the 66th all-time meeting between the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets on the gridiron tonight here at Rolla. So great to have you along here on 103.7 and myozarksonline.com. A crystal clear evening. We're in the mid-60s right now. Be down in the 50s by the time things conclude, and could be a fast ball game because both these teams like to run the football. So we will see how it plays out tonight here at the home of the Bulldogs. Their coach is Derek Heflin in his first year, Rolla native, formerly at Washington. We'll chat with him on our pregame show next here on Regional Radio and myozarksonline.com.
Wow. Look at this photo. I swear, Jan looks 10 years younger.
Wow, yeah. If she beamed any brighter, she'd be a lighthouse. She dropped some weight or something?
You kidding? Jan's 110 pounds, soaking wet.
Well, whatever it is, she's smiling like she hit the lottery.
I'll say.
Lebanon Family Dentistry offers comprehensive dentistry at an affordable price. Lebanon Family Dentistry considers themselves denture specialists. Let us help restore your smile and enjoy your food again. Call us today for your new set of dentures.
Hi, I'm Megan Prock, your Heritage Bank of the Ozarks residential lending specialist in the Lebanon area. Are you ready for a leg up in our competitive real estate market? Have you thought about getting pre-approved before you start house hunting? Learn your max loan amount and let sellers know you are a serious buyer. Call me today at 417-228-9795 and I will walk you through the entire process. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Camber Lock Engineering and Manufacturing of Lebanon is a proud supporter of the Lebanon youth, not only athletically, but academically. And they would like to remind everyone that teaching sportsmanship and fair play is not only the responsibility of the school, but also every adult cheering on the Jackets. Have a good time cheering the Jackets on to victory, but do it with class. Camber Lock Engineering and Manufacturing of Lebanon is a proud supporter of the Lebanon Yellow Jackets.
You get a car, and you get a car. Would you like a car? Well, you get one. We all get cars.
Honey, it's 5 a.m. You just woke up the kids, and likely the neighbors.
Have you seen the savings this month since we switched insurance?
Hi, I'm David Lehman of David Lehman Insurance. Are your insurance premiums giving you a wake-up call? Stop in today for a free quote on any of your insurance needs. David Lehman Insurance, 2021 South Jefferson, Suite B, Lebanon, Missouri, or call 417-533-5444.
All right, guys, who's ready to go to Worlds of Excitement?
Yay! This is going to be the best family trip ever. So much better than last summer.
All right, the station wagon is all packed up. Everyone's ready to go. Let's load them up.
Come on, Ray, let's go.
What? Well, something seems to be wrong with the garage. Oh, hold on.
Joe Wassmer from Miff's been helping families in times like this for over 3 decades. Don't wait until you have a problem arise. Call Joe today so he can make sure your garage door is in tip-top shape. 417-322-5585.
Hi everyone, Jamie here from the Gravel Bar and Grill at Sand Spring Resort, inviting you to join us when you're in the Bennett Spring area for a great meal, like a J-Bar J-Burger or a Dirty Pickle Burger crafted with beef raised right on our farm in Laclede County. We also offer a variety of platters, sandwiches, baskets, pizza, and appetizers. Each Friday night, you can have all-you-can-eat catfish starting at 5 p.m. The Gravel Bar and Grill is located just a scenic short drive from Lebanon at the Niagara River Bridge on Highway 64. Come see us. You'll be glad you did.
Hi, this is Brad Miser with Henderson Heating and Cooling. Since 1958, Henderson Heating and Cooling has been serving countless homes and businesses with the latest in HVAC technology and prompt, reliable service that you can count on, with the best products and services that you have come to know for the past 60 years. We are a trained comfort specialist dealer and a Daikin Comfort Pro dealer. So if you are doing new construction or wanting to upgrade your existing heating and cooling system, call Henderson Heating and Cooling today. Locally owned and operated and proud to be a part of the communities we serve.
Oh, real estate. Not really any fun, is it? Whether you need to move because of work, just time to move up, or size down, there's a ton of stuff to worry about when looking for a home. Are they asking too much? Why are they asking so little? Home inspections, deeds, utility costs? Will the home keep its value? Is it a good area? All the paperwork, the financing, the negotiating? Oh! I think I might have lost my marbles if it wasn't for my realtor.
RE/MAX Next Generation Angie Long started in this business because she loves helping people and she loves seeing people's dream come true. So why wouldn't you call Angie Long at 718-2217?
Got a Mid-Mo Bank debit card? Your next swipe could earn you $1,000. The more you swipe, the more chances to win. It's that simple. And if a winning swipe is a mobile wallet purchase, the prize doubles to $2,000. There are 3 random winners each month. So if you're not swiping with Mid-Mo, now is a great time to switch. To learn more, visit midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Member FDIC.
It's been 5 years since the Lebanon community voted to support Proposition Lebanon Schools, and it's transformed our district. In staff pay, we used to find ourselves on the bottom of our comparative schools, and now we've met our goal of being in the middle of the pack as promised. Teacher retention is higher, and we're recruiting quality teachers for your students. We've purchased newer and safer buses and are able to better maintain our buildings with a consistent maintenance budget. We're providing more future-focused experiences for students than ever before, helping them find a clear path for their future. Thank you, Lebanon community, for your support 5 years ago. We're so excited for the progress we've made as promised.
Well, it is week number 9 of high school football as Rolla plays host to Lebanon tonight. We're joined by Rolla football coach Derek Heflin as the Bulldogs take on the Yellow Jackets tonight. Coach, looks like you're playing pretty good football right now, having won 3 of your last 4 games.
We're a young team, and we've been improving each week for most of the season. We've played competitive. We've had a couple games where we've taken steps back. Kickapoo and West Plains, we didn't play our best, but the rest of the year, as many sophomores as we're playing, our guys are improving and they're starting to figure things out, and we're getting better each week, and that's our goal.
You hold Waynesville to 7 points in a rivalry game last Friday night. Give us an indication of how that came about.
Our kids gotten better and better each week on defense, and our guys really bought into the game plan that we had. Those running backs that Waynesville has, they have the ability to score anytime they touch the ball, but we played great team defense. There wasn't one individual that did a great job. There were 11 guys playing together and doing good things. It boded well for us. We had a lot of success. And then offensively, I think we scored every time we had the ball. It was a quick game. I think we had 4 possessions of offense. They had 5 possessions of offense. We stopped them 4 times, and we scored 4 times. So that's a recipe for success for us, for sure.
Coach, you're a native of Rolla. You had a good thing going at Washington. What brought you back home to coach the Bulldogs?
That always kind of been my goal, was to get back home. We had a lot of success at Washington. It's a great community. The people there were extremely supportive. We had a great group of kids that bought into the weight room, the idea of just get better with every set, every rep you do. We were able to turn it around. At one point, I'm pretty sure we were the worst team in Class 5. Won a lot of football games after that, but it was just all due to those kids' hard work and dedication. And to get to come home and get back to the community that raised me and made me who I am, it was an opportunity I couldn't pass up. We're going to try and do the same things here that we were able to do at Washington.
What were some of the building blocks in your program that you tried to get across to the student athletes when you first took over? What's the core of the Rolla football program?
It's just hard work and being tough. That's the biggest thing. If we can get the idea of, hey, we're going to show up every day and nobody's going to outwork us, nobody's going to be tougher than us, we can do some good things.
Coach, what were your expectations competing in the Ozark Conference? You've just about gone through the league this year so far as a whole. What were your expectations, and have they been met?
Yeah, they've definitely been met. Before I went to Washington, I was an assistant for Coach Vernon at Waynesville for 3 years. I knew it was a buzzsaw. I knew every week was going to be competitive. The offenses in this league they're all over the place, and they're extremely potent and deadly. And that's lived up to the hype. And the thing I think that surprised me and has improved a lot is the level of defensive competition that was there. When I left in 2015, it seemed like everybody was just trying to outscore everybody, and now there's a lot of really good defense being played, and then the offenses have stayed as explosive as they were back then.
Well, it could be a quick game tonight. A couple of run-based football teams on offense. What's your expectations as you go against Lebanon?
As you turn film on against Lebanon, Coach Christian's done a great job with that program, and it kind of reminds me a lot of the stuff we had when we were rolling at Washington, and where we want to get to here at Rolla is, they're going to get off the ball, they're going to play hard, their kids are tough, physical, and strong, and our kids have to be able to match that, play in and play out. If we can do that, it will be a short game. I always tell referees every week, my goal is to get you out of here and on the road by 9 o'clock. If we can match their intensity and their physicality, it can be a very competitive game. And they're the top of the league. They're the top of the conference. They're in the top 5 in Class 5. So it'll be a good measuring stick for us and our program and where we're at and where we need to get to.
I'm Kim Light with Heritage Bank of the Ozarks. Our Jackets are winners on and off the field. They play with integrity, strive to serve, are true team players, and intentionally seek excellence. Our banking team also embodies these leadership characteristics. When it comes to banking, choose the winning team. Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, and go Jackets. We're all behind you 100%. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Mike from Great Life Golf in Lebanon. Many of you know me, but those that don't, I invite you to come by and say hi. I'm the general manager of Great Life Golf and Fitness, just a few miles out Highway 64 west of Lebanon. We have one of the greatest golf courses around. Golf has been a huge passion of mine for many decades, so I know what it takes to have great greens. We also offer a wonderful fitness facility too. We make it affordable for the entire family, so stop in today to see what all we have to offer. Remember Great Life Golf Lebanon. Make it a great day, make it a great life, Lebanon.
Life giver, nurturer, hero, and best friend, the life of the party, the glue that held everything and everyone together. They were our happy place and our safe place and our inspiration, and they helped create our very own existence, and now they're gone but not forgotten. There's no better place to celebrate that special someone's life and legacy than a personal celebration that only Shadle's Colonial Chapel in Lebanon can create. A celebration of life from start to finish, offering a peace of mind and a place for family and friends to celebrate lives and cherish memories together through togetherness, food, and fellowship. Make sure to create the service that offers your family and friends the peace of mind that you want. Shadle's Colonial Chapel of Lebanon, where it doesn't cost more, it's just nicer.
Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries has the concrete you need, whether you're putting in a new patio, building, or remodeling, or just repairing. Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries delivers to Laclede County and the surrounding area, providing quality concrete to the homeowner and the building contractor. Free estimates are provided. They'll deliver any amount for all types of concrete construction when you want it and where you want it. Call Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries for prompt delivery to your job site. 532-2728.
Dependable, tough, rooted right here in the Ozarks. Tracker Boats and Tracker Plastics are all these things and more. And if you are cut from the same cloth, Tracker Marine and Tracker Plastics in Lebanon wants you to join their team. This isn't just another job, but a legacy of excellence right here in your backyard. Tracker Marine and Tracker Plastics is hiring all shifts. Don't miss out on benefits like 45% off at Bass Pro Shops, advancement opportunities, health, dental, vision, and much more. Go to Bass Pro Shops Career and apply today, or stop by the Tracker Boats or Tracker Plastics office in Lebanon.
Did you know there are countless ways in which you can use natural gas in your home? Whether outside or inside, enjoying the comforts and convenience of natural gas throughout your whole home is easy. Not only that, but you can trust that you will be using the most reliable, environmentally friendly, and consistent source of energy. Call us today at 1-800-927-0787 or visit summitnaturalgas.com to learn more about how Summit Natural Gas of Missouri is igniting change.
For some jobs, your toolbox is fine.
Can I borrow your drill? Thanks.
For others, you need the big toolbox.
Can I borrow your air ratchet? Thanks.
But for jobs outside the toolbox,
you don't happen to have a forklift in there, do you?
We've got what you need.
Whether it fits inside the toolbox or not, Sing Rental has the top quality, well-maintained equipment you need. From trucks to tools, from lifts to loaders. For any project, big or small, Sing Rental buys it so you don't have to. Call Sing Rental or go to singrentals.com.
Lizzie, don't walk in front of the screen.
What? This screen?
Mom!
Look, we get it. Video games are super fun and addictive, creating virtual worlds and leveling up. But hey, there's a whole world of adventure waiting for you outside too. Go.
There's a big, exciting world of adventure outside. Missouri Eagle encourages you to get the family out and visit your local lakes, rivers, and streams.
Looking for a new home in the Lebanon or Laclede County area? The agents of Century 21 Laclede Realty have a wide selection of homes currently on the market, city limits, or small to large acreage in the county. From hobby farms, commercial property, or family homes, our agents can help you. Stop in today and see one of our highly qualified agents. Century 21 Laclede Realty, 266 South Jefferson, Lebanon, Donna Garrison and Cashin Luthi Brokers.
You're listening to Regional Radio for the Ozarks, KJEL Lebanon. The dedicated employees at G3 Boats in Lebanon know about the hard work and discipline it takes to have a winning team. We proudly support all our athletes and wish them the very best this season. G3 Boats, a great catch.
Well, the football regular season concludes tonight in Rolla as we are at Lions Memorial Field as the Yellow Jackets take on the Rolla Bulldogs. Coach C is with us on the pregame show tonight. Week number 9, gone by in a flash again, hasn't it?
Absolute flash. It's unbelievable how fast football season goes. It's been a heck of a lot of fun. I really love our kids, love our coaches. What a blessing it is to be a part of this thing. It's been a fantastic year. Certainly we're far from done. You know, I told our kids, you know, there's about 350 high schools that play football in the state of Missouri, and it's only a little over 20 that are attempting to be undefeated, and we're one of those tonight, and that's a tremendous opportunity, and we certainly need to seize that.
Yep. You made the statement 6% of teams in the state of Missouri are at that location right now, record-wise.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's not very many. So we need to be grateful, but we also need to be in a spot where we've got a real sense of urgency to accomplish something really special, because that 6% will drop probably once it's all done at the end of week 9. So great opportunity, and I think that our kids understand, but also at the end of the day, it's about us on every snap really being focused and focusing on what we can control, which is our effort and execution on a given snap.
Coach, regardless how this season ends up, I think you go back to the week number 8 game for the Highway 5 trophy with Camdenton. That was just a super high school football game, one that will be remembered for quite a while.
Yeah, I agree with you. Great atmosphere, very electric, 2 very good football teams. You know, I think Coach Pitts said it very well when we talked before the game. You know, it's a rivalry because you got 2 great programs. And that says a lot for both, and it was a lot of fun. And it's one of those things that I think, our communities, both of them, and our kids really enjoy, and it's what makes it a lot of fun.
Well, that was certainly just a great high school football game. Had all the elements involved, and your team made a few more plays and a few less mistakes in order to come out on top.
We did, and I'd like to see us even eliminate a few more mistakes tonight here at Rolla, because I do think that we can continue to grow. I certainly think we can do a better job in the department of discipline penalties, if you want to use that term, penalties that we create, not necessarily our hustle or accidental ones. Sometimes you can get called for holding and you're really trying hard, and it's one of those effort things that you're not really intentionally, but it happens. Sometimes you can block a guy in the back and you're just hustling your tail and he turns at the last minute and you really can't do much and you get called. But when you get unsportsmanlike type penalties and those kind of things, they're controllable, and that's just losing composure and focus. And so we can grow there, and I know we will. And I think we also can improve our execution. I talked to you about this on Wednesday. We analyze each play and each of the 11 that are on the field. I think that we can do a better job in every element on our execution and take steps forward in that area.
Coach, you talk about discipline, and everybody watches the game film and they see how things unfold. And when they look at Lebanon, they see the unsportsmanlike penalties. Other teams will try to bait you into things now, won't they?
Oh, for sure, and especially if we allow that. And I think our kids understand that, but it ultimately is a choice. When it comes to those kinds of things, it's a choice. And you've got to be unselfish. Football is an emotional game for players and coaches. There's an emotional element. It is a battle. It's a fight. It's a war. And so it's pretty easy for that emotion to cross the line. And you do have to be a mentally tough person to be able to say, I'm not crossing the line, I'm going to keep my composure, and then I'm going to get back after them on the next snap. And that's one of the things I've always scratched my head about, is that you got an opportunity here in just a few seconds to get redemption. And why we lose composure, it always blows my mind. But it's a reality, and it's an emotional game. So we're going to take steps to get better. Our kids realize, our kids know, we've got great kids, and we've got kids that care about our program. They want to do it right. And I know that they'll grow from the past and not live in it and take steps forward.
How do you and the coaching staff address that? I know this has been kind of ongoing for a few weeks. What's your methodology there?
Well, there's a lot of those types of things. You can go from I guess you could use the word corporal punishment, which would be running. You could even decline playing time, and then you also can educate. All of those are possibilities. All of those can be a distraction, can, at the end, hurt your football team potentially, especially if you bench someone. So I think you've got to be strategic about how you attack it and ultimately getting the goal across, which is change, right? And so for us, I'm not going to tell you, Kevin, that we use one. We really take them case by case. Obviously, if we have a player who breaks our code of conduct within our school, they're going to be held accountable to the fullest degree. But when it comes to something like this, a personal foul or different things within our internal team structure, it'll be a case-by-case example on how we deal with that to get the end goal, which the end goal is that we make the right choice and that our football team isn't hurt in any way by what is going on and that we improve. And so I will tell you, Kevin, that sometimes the decision I make on that's not right. Like a lot of the decisions. If you go to the coffee shop, Kevin, I'm sure they'll tell you that there's a lot of decisions I make that aren't right. So that sometimes too isn't right. And sometimes we've got to adapt that and try again if we don't get the message across. And so those are some things on how we deal with that. It's not really an easy thing, but it's one of those things that ultimately it helps the young men be better men. Because something happens in a football game, you lose composure, man, that's a heck of a lot less important than it is if someday down the road you lose composure at home with your wife, or you lose composure in the workplace someday with your boss. Those have serious ramifications. So if in this little, somewhat unimportant football, we can teach these life skills, then certainly we feel like we've done our job.
And along that same line, you released an interesting video today on the football app as far as the sub-varsity players are concerned. JV are not going to have a regular game on Monday night with ROLLA, so you encourage those players that their season may be over, but there's a group of them that are still tied into the football program, and it's incumbent upon them to remain a part of the group, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously our sophomores and juniors that are on JV that are not primary varsity contributors yet, it's an expectation that they stay with us. They have a very valuable role. You know, number one, at practice. We can't practice without our whole team. Very valuable role. Then you've got a lot of them are on special teams in some way. And then you've got the depth component. Meaning something happens to another guy, it could be the next guy up, and it might be that guy. And so they can't be selfish. They can't look at the fact, well, we don't have JV games anymore, so I'm just going to step away. because that isn't being on the team. You know, it's a team deal. Every role is important no matter what you have. And we always relay the message every year, too, that the sophomores, the current seniors were sophomores at one point. Everybody has to go through that process. And some have to contribute as sophomores, oftentimes maybe because of depth problems that already exist, or they are advanced. There are advanced sophomores out there in the world, too. But ultimately, a majority don't. And a majority have got to pay their dues. Kevin, culturally, and this is a soapbox that I don't want to bore your listeners with, but it's real. Culturally, right now, people aren't very good at paying their dues, biding their time, waiting their turn. I don't know why, but it seems to be that way. And so in Lebanon football, we're going to make sure that people understand that, you know, for most, that's life. That's the way it is. And it's really that way in really almost all aspects of life, honestly. So I think it's valuable that we teach it, and it's just real. Because ultimately, Kevin, no matter what folks might think, we're going to play the people that we feel like are the best on Friday night. Are we always right? No. Which is why we're always evaluating. But we're going to do our very best as a whole entire coaching staff group to put our very best out on the field to get it done. And that means not everybody's going to be out there. But everybody's got an important role, whatever it is. And some have just got to keep hammering on the rock until it's their turn. Not stop hammering on the rock and throw the axe in the lake, but keep hammering on the darn rock until it's their shot.
You talk about life experiences, but from a football experience standpoint, the Lebanon Yellow Jacket football goal this year is championship. You want those younger players to experience that. Case in point, 2019, Carthage won a state championship. That group of players that played and went to the semifinals last year, maybe one or two played on that 2019 team, but you know they were all engaged as a part of that process and gained championship experience even though they were at a young stage in their career.
100%. The experience is you can't replace it. And you look at the success that we have right now, certainly you could even date back to 2008 with like the victory over Camdenton and little bitty steps that were taken really throughout the cultural build that laid the foundation for some of the stuff that is present. And so there's no doubt about it. We're trying to break through. We're trying to break through the hurdle that we're at right now, and we want everybody to be a part of it, experience it, and certainly for the future to be able to know how to navigate it again.
The offense with Gavin Smith, tell you, the young man just on the option part of the flex bone, he almost makes your heart stop sometimes when he pitches the football the way he does. Sometimes he threads the needle between two defenders like he did last Friday night. So kind of takes your breath away, but it's always on the money, isn't it?
Yeah, he just does a tremendous job. He's got great understanding. He's got courage. He's got very, very good hands and athleticism, and I mean really so many attributes that make him outstanding at it. And he's super tough. You know, I've been selling him to colleges as a slot receiver because he's an option quarterback, and we're selling him to a couple of option schools as well. But for most of the rest of the teams, he's a slot receiver. But I think he could be in a tremendous Welker-style slot receiver, a guy that could catch the football underneath and could do things with his legs afterwards. Just to give you an idea of some of the tremendous athleticism that he possesses. Certainly he's pivotal. And I've said in conference and all state and all district meetings in the past that, you know, our quarterback doesn't have 3,000 yards next to his name in a passing stat, but our quarterback is probably accounted for that many or more through the other ways that he distributes the football that are just as important.
I was pretty impressed with the 2 touchdown passes he threw last week to Cannon Roark and Hoyt Honey. I mean, those were deep balls that resulted in touchdowns, well thrown on the money to receivers.
We talked about at the very beginning of the football season about his ability to throw the football. He's a kid that could be in the spread, if we chose to do that. So he throws the football well, and we're going to need that because obviously Friday it was pretty instrumental. And then I tip my cap to our receivers and the protection, too. Certainly, I think Gavin would be the first to tell you that it's never just one. We got good protection, and those guys made some great catches, in particular Cannon Roarks, which was tremendous concentration to make that snag.
Okay, Rolla Bulldogs up tonight after 2 weeks of pass defense-based defense. Now you've got a running team to contend with tonight. What's practice been like this week defensively?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, we've defended us a lot, and so I feel like if there's anything that maybe we're more well-versed on than anything, it's going to be a double slot attack. I use the term double slot because truly our opponent is not pure flex bone. Pure flex bone is different than what our opponent is, even though it's going to look that way. They have a lot more handoff type plays, just basic non-option plays. And for the most part, they run double option. So they'll run some outside veer, some midline, where really there's no pitch component. And I know that sounds strange, and we prepared for pitch. When you study the film, they haven't pitched it once over the course of 8 games. So I wouldn't call that triple option. I would call that double option, which is a little bit different than true flex bone. And so wing tee, double slot, whatever you want to call it. It's been effective, though, for them. I think they do a really good job with the fullback within their midline and their inside and outside veer. I think they do a good job with their quarterback in that realm. The young guy is a sophomore, but he's got good size, and he reads it pretty well and gets them yards. And they're a physical football team. This is what they do. So they're going to be maybe more physical than some of the teams that we played that don't play that style at practice ever.
Kind of a curious dynamic this week, isn't it, Coach? A lot of times you come off a loss and your message to the team is don't let last Friday's defeat result in a defeat this Friday. Conversely, what you're doing here is coming off a big win, so I'm sure your message this week is don't let the big victory over Camdenton hijack your focus and your effort this week.
Without question, and even more so, it's being on a big mission, not taking anything for granted and not having regrets. One of the things that's been communicated is that, you look at this matchup, a matchup where we're the favorite. I mean, let's not put any sugarcoating on it. We're the favorite. So how catastrophic would it be for us to not give our all with what we have available to us? Tremendous regret would follow that. That's been our message this week. Avoid regret. You'll have no regret if you come out and you do everything you possibly can and an opponent beats you. That means they're better most of the time. Certainly there could be some that could say, well, if Coach Christian was better, we would win those. Maybe so. But in most cases and scenarios, if you do everything you can as players and coaches with great effort and execution and discipline, and your opponent beats you, you tip your cap. They were better. In a scenario where you're better and you don't take care of things, oftentimes you're the reason. And with that comes tremendous regret. Tremendous regret. And so that's what our kids are going to have to make the choice. It doesn't really matter what I want. Truthfully, doesn't matter what Coach Summer or Coach Allen wants. It's going to matter what they want. Do they want to have bucket full of regret, or do they want a season undefeated outright Ozark Conference championship? That's going to be the choice that they're going to be making at 7 p.m.
Has the focus and energy been proper this week, do you feel?
I think the focus has been real good. We had some sense of urgency early in the week. We got in some tail a little bit, just about getting better and not coasting and not having regret and all that stuff. And I think our kids sensed it and responded. I think that we definitely, do not want a repeat of what happened at Rolla in 2020. And so I feel good about all of that. Now we've got to check it off the box at 7.
Coach, thanks. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Megan Prock, your Heritage Bank of the Ozarks residential lending specialist in the Lebanon area. Are you ready for a leg up in our competitive real estate market? Have you thought about getting pre-approved before you start house hunting? Learn your max loan amount and let sellers know you are a serious buyer. Call me today at 417-228-9795 and I will walk you through the entire process. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you've been here for almost 80 years and your business is on the 4th generation, you must be Crow Paint and Glass. Crow's offers a full line of PPG paints with all the brushes, drop cloths, and other supplies needed for any and all paint jobs. And not only do they carry auto glass, they do chip repairs, power windows and locks, door handles, and more. Along with auto glass, they do flat glass, mirrors, plexiglass, and many other glass types and installs. Crow's also carries hardware items, wallpaper, and even do custom framing. There are just too many things to mention, so stop in at Crow Paint and Glass, 390 West Elm in Lebanon.
Hi, this is Keston Luthi with Century 21 Laclede Realty. Our inventory of homes is growing. If you're thinking of buying your first home, upsizing, or even downsizing, reach out to us. We have a fantastic staff of experienced real estate agents ready to assist you. Homes, land, commercial properties, we have the listings. You just need to take a look. Plus, our agents are also ready to help you get your property listed and on the market. Century 21 Laclede Realty, located at 266 South Jefferson in Lebanon. Donna Garrison and Keston Luthi, co-owners and brokers.
I'm super hungry. Let's go grab something. Okay, like what? I don't even know exactly, but I want something that's not boring, with lots of flavor. Maybe something that's authentic and has a nice ambiance?
Actually, I know this great restaurant that as soon as you walk in, the aroma alone makes your mouth water.
The aroma alone, huh?
Trust me, you're in for a treat.
The Lunchbox Cafe is open to serve you home-style breakfast and lunch specials, too. 6 to 2 weekdays and 6 to 12:30 Saturday. 106 East Commercial in downtown Lebanon.
Garner and Smith Insurance in Lebanon wants you to know that they're your local source for all your insurance needs and available in person, by phone, or virtually to answer any health insurance questions. Call today to schedule a free, no-obligation benefit review at 417-532-9491. Now's the right time to evaluate your current coverage and strengthen it. Make sure that you have the plan you need with the benefits you really want. Garner and Smith Insurance, across the street from Lebanon High School, supporting the Yellow Jackets and the community since 1976.
First State Community Bank. We've got spirit. Yes, we do. As First State Community Bank, we're proud to support our Lebanon Yellow Jackets and Conway Bears. Being a part of the Laclede County community is important to us, and giving back is what we do. So we've got spirit. How about you? Go Jackets, go Bears. We are First State Community Bank. First State Community Bank, success starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, online at fscb.com. Find us on Facebook.
If you're looking for a little piece of heaven in the great outdoors, somewhere that's peaceful and beautiful, then you need to check out Riverfront Campground on Highway 64. Voted #1 private campground in the Bennett Spring area by TripAdvisor. With 200 beautiful acres, Riverfront Campground can accommodate you, your entire family, and friends. They offer canoe and kayak rentals for relaxing float trips down the beautiful Niagara River. From tent sites to cabin rentals, Riverfront Campground, you'll get taken care of. Check them out online at riverfrontcampcanoe.com. That's riverfrontcampcanoe.com.
This is the sound of your work project when you don't have the material you need to finish the job. All your friends are putting away their tools, and in a moment, heading home, leaving you all alone. That's when it hits you. You know a place that sells steel in all sizes and shapes to finish any project, anywhere.
Hey guys! I know a place!
McCall Industrial Supply now offers steel and sheets, pipe, and angle iron. For your steel supply needs, see McCall Industrial at 208 West Bland or call 417-532-3167.
Sometimes saying thank you doesn't sound like enough. This is Rusty Shadle. For over 6 decades, Ozark families have allowed my family to serve them in some of the most difficult times. For that, we feel humbled and honored. And from all of us, we say thank you. 100% family-owned, Shadle's Colonial Chapel, where it doesn't cost more, it's just nicer.
You're listening to Regional Radio for the Ozarks, KJEL Lebanon. The dedicated employees at G3 Boats in Lebanon know about the hard work and discipline it takes to have a winning team. We proudly support all our athletes and wish them the very best this season. G3 Boats, a great catch.
Lebanon Yellow Jacket football, brought to you by Sing Rental, S&S Recycling, Shadle's Colonial Chapel. Missouri Eagle. Angie Long of RE/MAX Next Generation. By David Lehman Insurance. Great Life Golf and Fitness. Heritage Bank of the Ozarks. Camberlock Engineering. The Lunchbox Cafe across from the post office in downtown Lebanon. By Tracker Boats. The Lebanon Booster Club. Missouri Cooperage. Lebanon Family Dentistry. Crow Paint and Glass, and also by Mid-Missouri Stockyards. The Gravel Bar and Grill. By Garner & Smith Insurance. McHale Industries. Riverfront Campground. Nature's Pantry. And also by Mid-Missouri Door. The Lunchbox Cafe. Summit Natural Gas. Henderson Heating and Cooling. Mid-Missouri Bank. By Lebanon Ready Mix. The Lebanon R3 Schools. And by The Butcher Shop. Senior night here at Lions Memorial Field as the Bulldogs make their appearance on the gridiron as we get ready for Ozark Conference football tonight here on Regional Radio KJL and myozarksonline.com. Let's check the Rolla starting lineup tonight on defense. At the ends, it'll be Stephen Harris, 5'11", 205 and a senior, and Matt Stokes, 6'2", 220 and a sophomore. At the tackle position, James Carmonish, he's a 6', 250-pound junior. On the nose, a 6', 300-pound senior, David Ball. And also the outside linebacker, Eli Beam. He's 5'10", 175 and a senior. Tristan Richards, 6', 230 and a junior inside, along with Caden Reedy. He's 5'10", 185 and a junior for Rolla. In the secondary, Mason Delagarza, 5'7", 145 and a junior. Jed Plank, he's a 5'9", 180-pound sophomore. Jack Morozowicz, he's a 5'10", 160-pound sophomore at safety. And the other cornerback, Chase Brown, he's a 5'10", 165 junior. For Rolla offensively, they have good size up front. Easton Brown at the left tackle, he's 6', 240 and a junior. Rio Sherrill is a 5'10", 240-pound junior at the left guard. Nash Crouch at center, 6'2", 205 and a senior. Robert Smith is the right guard, 5'10", 200 and a senior. Damari Williams, 6'1", 280 and a senior, is the right tackle. Cam Brown, a 6'1", 200-pound sophomore, is the tight end. In the backfield, at the running back positions, Brett Montgomery, 5'10", 195 and a senior. Hayden Emery, a sophomore fullback, 5'8", 200. Easton Smith, the sophomore quarterback, 6'3", 200. Stephen Harris is another running back. And the wideouts are Nick Shelton, a 6', 180-pound senior, and Colton Haas, a 5'10", 150-pound sophomore. For the Yellow Jackets tonight, usual starting lineup. Dathan Durbin is the right tackle. Dannon Conrad is the right guard. Eli Jackson gets the start again at center. The left guard is Gunnar Williams, and Thomas Howe is the left tackle. The slot backs are Abe Allen and Drew Bowling. Jax Glendenning, the fullback. Gavin Smith at quarterback with Kenan Roark and Hoyt Honey at the wide receiver spots. And the Jackets deploy tight ends. Nick Allen and sophomore Quentin Hendricks will man those positions. Defensively for LHS, Mason Hendricks, a defensive end. Inside, Kason Woods will split some time with Caden Crabtree, who is back at the tackle positions, and on the nose, Gunnar Williams. The other defensive end tonight is Nick Allen, Jax Glendenning, the middle linebacker, and the strong side backers are Avery Starnes and Braden Christian. Griffin Jones on the outside for LHS, their leading tackler. The free safety is Hoyt Honey. The strong safety is Drew Bowling. Abe Allen is the cornerback, along with Kenan Roark for the Yellow Jackets. Beautiful night for football. Not a whole lot of breeze. 63 degrees right now here at Lions Memorial Field. Yellow Jackets come in tonight averaging just a shade under 48 points a game and allowing just under 11 a contest, while Rolla scores at almost 24 a game, while the Bulldogs allow 30. Again, Derek Heflin, their head coach in his first season after a stint at Washington, and his career record is 44-40. And Will Christian, he is the Dean of Coaches in the Ozark Conference in his 19th year at Lebanon, where he's 134-74 and 170-84 overall in his 23rd season of high school coaching. That includes his time at Marionville. Coach C, 16-5 all-time against Rolla, and 111-56 all-time in Ozark Conference football. That goes back to his first game here at Lebanon in 2005, and the way things are shaping up and the way things are developing, it's a possibility this could be Lebanon's final game as an Ozark Conference member here tonight, with a lot of things churning as far as conference affiliation, both with current Ozark Conference members that are leaving to go elsewhere, and also the Central Ozark Conference, and just a lot of dynamics in play right now as far as future conference affiliation for the Yellow Jackets, and certainly for the Rolla Bulldogs and for the Camden Lakers and the Waynesville Tigers as a group at the most northern spot of the Ozark Conference. So we should find out here in due time, very shortly, where Lebanon lands as far as conference affiliation is concerned in the 2024-2025 school year.
Looks like the Yellow Jackets won the toss. They're going to defer to the second.
Rolla will wear their dark maroon uniforms with the gray pants. Yellow Jackets, and they're all white tonight. They have won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half. So Rolla will go on offense, go from left to right here to begin the football game, and defend the north end zone here at Lions Memorial Field.
And just remember, everybody, you need to ask Justin Haas.
Kevin Stubblefield here in Rolla. Ryan Walterman, our studio coordinator. Bruce Wayne will have the final countdown tonight in the 10 o'clock hour. Josh Smith of Lebanon Cross Country will be our halftime guest this evening here on 103.7. Again, a lot at stake tonight for LHS. Outright Conference Ozark champions, solidifying that number one seed in Class 5 District 6. And a chance to get a bye in the district opening week next week. Rhett Rhodes has the ball teed up.
For the Yellow Jackets, we got number 42, Rhett Rhodes.
And football about to come your way here on Regional Radio Sports for the 9th Friday. Started on the 25th of August, and here we are on October 20th, getting ready to put the regular season behind us. Rhodes will kick it off from the 40-yard line. He puts a foot into it. Shelton will return from the 5-yard line for Rolla. He is going to be hounded. He is going to be surrounded, and he is going to be dropped at about the 16-yard line. Good special teams coverage again for Lebanon. Mason Hendricks down there among others to make the tackle. So the Bulldogs will start 1st and 10 inside their own 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 17.
For the Bulldogs, for their own 17.
Under the lights here in Phelps County.
Hendricks in on that tackle for the Yellow Jackets.
First down for Easton Smith and the Rolla offense. There's the snap, and Smith will hand the football off and across the 20 to the 21-yard line with a run on first down, and that goes to their fullback, Hayden Emery. Emery has rushed for 739 yards on the season.
Brings up 2nd down and 6.
And he gets 4 on 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 6 for Rolla. Jackets coming out in a 4-man defensive front as they stack the box. Smith takes the snap, and again up the middle it's Emery, and Avery Starnes from his linebacking position is there to make the tackle for the Yellow Jackets.
Brett Montgomery on the carry, tackled by
along with 71, Mason Hendricks. Montgomery on the carry to about the 23.
3rd down and 3 for your Bulldogs.
Montgomery, a 331-yard rusher on the season through the first 8 weeks, and it'll bring up 3rd down for Rolla and 3 to go. Just underway on the opening possession. Jackets trying to get a stop. Harris in motion. They will toss it to him. He'll run to the left side. He'll reach the 25-yard line, but won't go any further than that. Cannon Roark up from his right cornerback position with good run support to make the tackle for the Yellow Jackets. And they will spot the football at the 26-yard line. So it's a gain of 2, and it'll bring up 4th down and short for Rolla.
4th down and inches for the Bulldogs.
So we'll see if Derek Heflin wants to go for it here deep in his own territory on the opening possession. Could go with a long count to try to draw Lebanon offside. Smith calling signals. And now here's a whistle blowing. And we are going to get a timeout for Rolla. So the Bulldogs will bring the punting unit on, and we will take a timeout and be back with more after this here on Regional Radio KJL.
Mid-Missouri Stockyards has an extensive background and experience in the cattle industry. Zach Cox and Dan Romine have come together to create and build a successful livestock market in Lebanon and for the surrounding area. Located right off I-44, the facility creates a perfect place for sellers and a perfect location for buyers. Call Zach Cox at 417-777-1320 or Dan Romine at 573-578-4939 or The Barn Wednesday and Thursdays at 417-532-9292. And you can go online at midmissouristockyards.com.
Fourth down for Rolla, and Stephen Harris will go back in punt formation.
Stephen Harris back deep for the Bulldogs.
He will stand near his 12-yard line.
Cannon Roark.
Roark is back deep. The snap flutters to Harris, and he gets the kick away, and he puts his foot into it and drives it deep. That'll chase Roark all the way back to the 25-yard line, takes a forward bounce in favor of Lebanon, and will be fielded and touchdown there by Rolla at the 32. 42-yard kick and no return for Harris.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets. They're going to be taken over at their own 32-yard line.
So the first offensive possession for LHS comes with 9:38 remaining here in the opening period of play with no score. Smith in the flex bone with Bowling, the right slot back. Abe Allen, the left slot back. Glendenning, the fullback. Allen in motion, goes back to where he came from. First down and 10. Now Bowling in motion. Down the line on the option play, it's Smith, and he squeezes through a little hole and gets out close to the 38. Close to a 6-yard gain on first down for Smith. 608 yards rushing for the Lebanon senior quarterback coming into the ball game tonight.
Gain of 7 on the play brings up 2nd down and 3. Make that 2nd down and 4.
So he is out to the 38-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and a long 3, close to 4. Honey and Roark split receivers, left and right. There's the snap. Here's Smith again after faking to Glendenning. He's got a butcher shop first down as he goes to the Rolla 49.
Smith on the keeper gets a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Bulldog tackle.
Brought down
that time by Mason De La Garza.
Ball spotted at the 51-yard line for the Yellow Jackets.
13-yard gain for Smith. Lebanon moves the chains with a 1st and 10. At the Rolla 49. No score here in the opening period of play. Eli Jackson snaps it. Here's a reverse to Roark, and he is going to be belted in the backfield and taken down for a big loss that time by the cornerback Chase Brown.
Who was then knocked down by Caden Reed.
Back at the Lebanon 46. Loss of 5
for Chase Brown and
as they tried to run Roark on the reverse.
2nd and 15 for the Yellow Jackets at their
So pretty 2nd down and 15 for Lebanon. Need to go to the Rolla 39. Smith under center, sends Allen in motion. Now he will again fake to Glendenning, and Smith will run the football effectively inside the 45, down close to the 43.
Get on the keeper, brought down by Jack Morozowitz, as well as number 3, Mason De La Garza.
23, Caden Reedy, the inside linebacker, goes in on the tackle for Rolla. So Smith goes to the Rolla 43. Picks up 11 and brings up 3rd down and manageable for LHS. LHS right back to the line of scrimmage. Allen in motion, stops, and will reset. Roark split right, Honey to the left. Glendenning's first carry of the night will result in a butcher shop first down as he bulldozes his way down to the Rolla 36.
Ball carrier was Jack Glendenning.
42, the safety Jed Plank made the tackle for Rolla, but a 1st and 10 for LHS.
And Jedediah Plank, but not before they got a first down.
Glendenning, a first down run, comes in tonight with
36.
over 1,330 yards to his credit on the ground. So Lebanon on the move. They survive that 5-yard loss on first down, and they move the chains with a new set. 1st and 10 from the Rolla 36. Bowling goes in motion. The fake to Glendenning, and it's Smith on the carry. Stays on his feet inside the 30 and down close to the Rolla 26. So Gavin Smith calling his own number. Rolla tackle by, again, the safety Jed Plank. Close to 10 on the pickup, and another butcher shop first down for Smith and the Yellow Jacket offense. Scoreless game, 6:28 to go here in the opening period of play from Rolla. Ball on the left hash mark. Honey flanked wide to the left and Roark to the right. Allen in motion. Straight handoff to Glendenning. Puts his foot in the ground, and he is on the move inside the 15-yard line and inside the 10 down to the Rolla 9. Powerful run by Jax Glendenning. Chase Brown from his cornerback position forced to make the tackle for Rolla. All the way to the 10-yard line. 16-yard pickup for Glendenning. And another Lebanon 1st and 10. So it's 1st and goal from the 10-yard line for Lebanon as they drop the yardsticks across the way. Eli Jackson snaps it. Glendenning runs it up the middle. And running tough behind his pads, he reaches the 6.
Glendenning again on the carry, brought down by Jedediah Plank. Brings up 2nd and goal. Ball
Plank, along with Hayden Kadich, in on the tackle for Rolla.
2nd and goal from the 6.
Glendenning, a 4-yard pickup. And it'll be 2nd and goal for Lebanon from the 6-yard line. Jackets in the Rolla red zone. Smith down the line on the carry. Touchdown Lebanon for the elusive senior quarterback Gavin Smith as he finds the end zone for the 19th time this season. And the Yellow Jackets drive at 68 yards and take the lead in Rolla. Rhodes for the point after. He is 43 out of 46 on the season. Bowling puts the ball onto the tee, and the kick sneaks through the right upright area. And the Jackets lead by a score of 7-0. Lebanon kickoff next on KJL.
Be cool. Come to school. Hey, Yellow Jackets, your students' attendance matters. This school year, can you help Lebanon schools reach 95% or higher attendance? Being at school every day helps your students stay on track with learning. Plus, we have free breakfast for grades pre-K through 8th. Last school year, over 36% of Lebanon R3 students missed between 10 and 20 days of school. Every day matters, so can you help us by making sure the students in your life get to school? And remember, be cool, come to school.
I'm super hungry. Let's go grab something.
Okay, like what?
I don't even know exactly, but I want something that's not boring, with lots of flavor. Maybe something that's authentic and has a nice ambiance?
Actually, I know this great restaurant that as soon as you walk in, the aroma alone makes your mouth water.
The aroma alone, huh?
Trust me, you're in for a treat.
The Lunchbox Cafe is open to serve you home-style breakfast and lunch specials too. 6 to 2 weekdays and 6 to 12:30 Saturday. 106 East Commercial in downtown Lebanon.
Rhodes will kick it off for the 2nd time tonight. And he drives that one deep, and that's going to sail into the end zone for a touchback. So the Bulldogs' 2nd offensive possession will originate from their own 20-yard line.
Brett Rhodes' kick goes to the end zone. It's going to be Bulldog ball taken over at the 20-yard line.
So the Jackets, a 68-yard drive in 9 plays. It took 4:34. Gavin Smith, a 6-yard run. And it's 7-0 LHS. Bulldogs had to punt on their opening possession. 1st down and 10 for Smith. And the handoff goes to Emery, and he gets stacked up. Didn't get much, if anything.
Hayden Emery on the carry.
Mason Hendrickson on the tackle for the Yellow Jackets, along with Thomas
Brought down
Howe.
by number 28, Avery Starnes.
Gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for Rolla. Colton Haas will relay the play in from the sideline. He's a wide out for Rolla. Play clock down to 14 as the Bulldogs break the huddle. Second down and 9. Smith under center takes the snap. He fades to throw. Out route, too far and incomplete. And it's an encroachment penalty, more than likely against Lebanon. Or no, it's against Rolla, beg your pardon. False start against the Bulldogs.
Traveling on the Bulldogs. Oh, sorry. False start, the Bulldogs.
So a 5-yard penalty. So it'll be 2nd down and 14. 4 minutes to go, opening period, 7-0 Lebanon. Here's Smith handing the football off, and again it's Emery up the middle for a short pickup to about the 19. Starnes there for Lebanon, along with Mason Hendricks.
Emery on the carry, tackled by a swarm of Yellow Jackets. It's going to be 3rd down and long for the Bulldogs from their own 29-yard line.
So it'll be 3rd down and 12 from the 19. Bulldogs in their version of the flex bone. There's a toss to Montgomery. He runs left, and he gets stacked up, and Avery Starnes is there to deliver the final finishing touch on that run. And the Bulldogs will go 3 and out, no gain. On the run by Montgomery, and 4th down for Rolla. The Bulldogs go 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, the first time they've had the football. And Harris will again go back to punt. Roark stands inside the 50 to return. There's the snap to Harris, the rush, the kick is away. Jackets brought heat, but he got it out of there. And this will take a big Rolla roll. Bouncing inside the 30-yard line, and it will be touchdown at the 29 in Lebanon territory.
With a big punt for the Bulldogs. Ball going to be down.
51 with the roll that time for Harris. So he flips the field, and the Jackets will have to go the long way. But they did the first time. They drove it 68 yards. 2:17 remaining here in the opening period of play. 2:17 on the clock here at Lions Memorial Field. Smith brings the flex bone to the line of scrimmage. Roark and Honey, the split receivers, right and left. Eli Jackson puts it in play with a snap. Smith fakes to Glendenning. Here's the late pitch, and it goes to Abe Allen as he circles to the outer reaches, and he is out to the 40-yard line. First down run for Abe Allen. Hit hard at the end of the run by the outside linebacker Eli Bean, but a butcher shop first down for Abe Allen and Lebanon.
And Jedediah playing.
Gained out to the 41 for 12 for Abe Allen. He's got 387 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns coming into the ball game tonight. First down and 10 from the 41. Smith, Glendenning on the handoff, searching for some running room. Not much there as the lane was closed down that time by the Bulldog linebacker or safety Jed Plank. 5'9", 180, and a sophomore. Plank has 4 sacks, 6 tackles for loss as he spearheads the Rolla defense. 2nd and 8 for LHS. Jackets lead 7-0 here in the opening period of play. Receivers left and right. Glendenning again on the fullback dive, and he breaks free at the Rolla 45, still on his feet. Bounces off of the center, Eli Jackson, and he is hauled in the mail inside the 20 to the 15 to the 10. Still on his feet to the 5-yard line. Hits the pylon, and he goes the distance. What a run by Jax Glendenning. The major obstacle on that run was his own center, Eli Jackson. With a downfield block, he had to avoid him, kind of bumped him out of the way, and then took it all the way to the promised land for a Lebanon touchdown. 57 yards for a Lebanon touchdown for Jax Glendenning, and that gives him 18 on the season. Rhodes for the kick, and it's up. And good. 54 seconds remaining in the opening period, and Lebanon leads in Rolla 14-0 on KJL.
Over 100 years, how many companies can say they've been providing the local workforce with family-supporting jobs for over a century? Missouri Cooperage is one of very few companies that can make that claim. The great news is Missouri Cooperage is now hiring manufacturing associates. You'll start out making at least $17 per hour, get paid weekly, and have the opportunity for overtime. Missouri Cooperage also offers competitive benefits, production incentives, and more. If you're highly motivated, serious about safety, and willing to learn, you'd be a great fit to their workforce. Apply today at independentstavecompany.com.
Ouch! We have all experienced pain. In fact, more than 50 million Americans suffer from chronic pain. Pain is the primary reason why people seek the advice of health professionals. Pain is symptomatic of some type of dysfunction and inflammation in the body. Instead of reaching for aspirin, more and more people are getting safe and effective pain relief from Curamin, the natural way to beat pain. Discover all the benefits of Curamin with a visit to Nature's Pantry in Chalet Village. Improve your physical well-being with Curamin and Nature's Pantry, 555 East Elm Street in Lebanon.
Another deep kickoff by Rhett Rhodes results in a touchback, and Rolla will have the football at the 20-yard line again. 54 seconds remaining in the opening quarter here in Phelps County. Glendenning a 57-yard run to cap a 3-play 71-yard drive in a minute 23. Rolla needs to get things going. 1st and 10 from their own 20. There's the snap. And Smith hands the football off on 1st down, and it goes to Hayden Emery, the sophomore fullback.
Hayden Emery on the carry, brought down.
Plows ahead near the 24.
Looks like it's a gain of 4 on the play. Brings up
and 2nd down and 6 for Rolla, just shy of the 25. Game clock at 27, play clock at 20 as the Bulldogs huddle up. Out of the bone on 2nd down and 6. And again, they run it right up the middle to about the 27-yard line for a short gain. And again, that's Emery on the carry.
Brought down by number 71, Mason Hendricks.
Caden Crabtree, Mason Hendrickson on the tackle for Lebanon. And that will bring it into the opening period of play in Rolla. A good start for the visitors. After one, it's Lebanon 14 and Rolla nothing on Regional Radio.
For some, paradise is made up of white sand, salty air, rolling tides, and ice-cold drinks with miniature umbrellas in their hands.
That's great.
But for car guys, there's nothing better than the smell of oil and gas, the soothing sounds of creaking metal, and a handful of crescent wrenches. Welcome to your paradise.
S&S You Pull It Auto Parts. Bring your own tools and pull your own parts. Check it out online at ssupullit.com. You pull, we sell it. Cheap.
This is Chris at the Butcher Shop in Camden, where we specialize in quality meats and you. You can be certain of getting quality meats and service you deserve at the Butcher Shop. Special events, weddings, birthdays, even family meals. The Butcher Shop has it all. Ribeyes, strips, T-bones, flat irons, chicken, even seafood. So fire up the grill and taste perfection from the Butcher Shop. Your satisfaction is my promise. Visit us online at butchershopatthelake.com.
4.9. Famer Dave Roberts patrolling the sideline for the Phelps County Folks.
Here's Smith back to throw as he rolls to the right side, and he is going to get hog-tied and dropped to the 25-yard line.
Easton Smith on the keeper, brought down by number 7, Nick Allen.
Allen and Hendricks combining for the sack. It's a loss of 1. And 4th down for Rolla. So the Bulldogs go 3 and out again. Harris will drop back in punt formation, and Roark drops even deeper than normal after seeing Harris bomb one over his head the last time. There's the snap. Jackets bring the rush. Almost blocked it. Kick is away, and again, it will take a big Rolla roll, and it goes right by Roark, and it will be touchdown at the 30-yard line.
Oh, Yellow Jacket ball there at the 30-yard line.
45-yard punt by Harris. So he's had kicks of 42, 51, and 45 for the Bulldogs. Jackets bring the offense back out. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Lebanon 2 for 2 on scoring drives. Ball on the left hash. Jackets going left to right. Smith fakes to Glendenning. Pirouettes his way across the 35 and now close to the 36. And ultimately ends up at the 37.
Gavin Smith on the keeper, brought down by Jedediah Plank. Looks like 2nd down and 3 for the Yellow Jackets.
Gain of 7 for Smith, who has a touchdown tonight. 53 yards rushing on 6 carries for the Lebanon quarterback. 2nd down and 3. Bowling in motion. Glendenning off the left side. He will break to the second level and fumble the football, and Rolla comes up with it.
Glendenning on the carry. Fumble.
Ball was dislodged, and the Bulldogs make the recovery. Trustin Richards, the linebacker, comes up with it. So a Lebanon turnover on the fumble, and the Bulldogs will have it at the 45. So a break for Rolla, and they needed it. They'll have the football in Lebanon territory, 1st and 10 at the Jacket 45. 14-0 LHS early in the second quarter. And the Bulldogs will call a timeout. Their second of the first half, 14-0 Lebanon. Back in a moment.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
For all your insurance needs, call Austin Moore, Mid-Missouri Insurance, 417-532-5800, or visit midmoinsurance.com, or stop by 278 North Jefferson, Lebanon, Missouri.
Well, we'll see if Derek Heflin and the Rolla coaching staff might want to put the ball up after being the beneficiary of a turnover on a recovered fumble. 1st and 10 at the Lebanon 45-yard line. Out of the timeout. Now they'll keep it on the ground, and a power run off the left side for the Bulldogs. And a couple of yards for Emery. Starnes in on the tackle for the Yellow Jackets. Hoyt Honey also there, along with Mason Hendricks. So we'll pick up a 4 on 1st down for the Rolla fullback, Hayden Emery. 5'8", 200, and a sophomore, their leading rusher this season. Smith goes to the sideline to get the play. Now he relays it in the huddle. 2nd down and 6 for Rolla. 14-0 Lebanon, 9:45 remaining in the first half. Smith this time will try the option keep, and Jackson Glendenning has that smelled out, and he will drop him for a loss.
Smith on the keeper, brought down by 36. Jackson Glendenning.
Loss of 1 to the 42.
Third down and 7 for the Bulldogs.
So third down for Rolla from the 42. They need the 35 to move the chains.
Great to see Devin Campbell at the house drinking his big gulp.
2 receivers to the far side. Smith will roll to the right side, and he throws on the move, and he's got a man wide open for a 1st and 10 for Rolla. That's Harris out of the backfield making the catch. He'll have a Bulldog first down to the Lebanon 26.
And that's a first down for your B-U-L-L.
First down of the night for Rolla on the 16-yard conversion.
Bulldogs at the Yellow Jacket, 26-yard line.
So Rolla at the Lebanon 26, looking to get on the board. 14-0 Lebanon, 8:38 remaining in the first half. Play clock at 14 as the Bulldogs come to the line of scrimmage. There's the snap, inside handoff. Harris, his first carry of the night for a couple.
Stephen Harris
just beyond the 25-yard line. Mason Hendricks made the tackle for Lebanon. So it's a gain of 1 for Harris and 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Harris, 144 yards rushing and a touchdown coming into the ball game tonight. So it'll be 2nd down and a long 8 for the Bulldogs. Down 2 scores, but trying to cash in on the fumble recovery. Harris will break the bone and split wide right. They will throw to him quickly, makes a leaping catch along the way, but that's going to draw a crowd of white shirts, and the Jackets will limit him to short yardage.
Smith's pass complete to Stephen
Smith
Harris.
with a high pass. Harris a leaping reception, but at the time he came down with the football and tried to get upfield, he had a lot of company. So it's a gain of 2 to the 23.
Maybe 7. 3rd down and 7.
3rd down for Rolla from the Lebanon 23. 3rd down and 6 as we approach 7 minutes remaining in the first half. 14-0, Jackets in front. And they break the bone. Rolling out is Smith. He put some steam on that pass to the near sideline over the head of Harris and incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down and 6 for Rolla. Bulldogs 1 for 5 on 3rd downs in the game. Carter Reeves, a sophomore, is their place kicker. This would be a 43-yard field goal try.
And for all you those kids in grade school,
about a 40-yarder.
Continue next week for basketball.
So Derek Heflin will keep the offense on the field. 4th and 6 for Rolla at the Lebanon 23. There's the snap. Rolling out. Smith in trouble. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Hendricks bringing the pressure that time along with Braden Christian and Nick Allen. And the Jackets get a stop on defense on 4th down.
And that's a turnover on downs. Yellow Jackets will take over from their own 20.
So the Jackets will get the ball back, leading 14-0. First down, Glendenning on the run, out across the 30 to the 31.
Glendenning on the carry, brought down by number 21, Eli Dean. Gain of 6 on the play.
Jacks out to the 30-yard line, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Smith under center, takes the snap, and again will fake to Glendenning, and he'll find 2nd and 3rd level area to run as he is out across the 45 near the 46-yard line. Tackle for Rolla by the cornerback, Mason De La Garza. But Smith with a 15-yard ramble and a 1st and 10, a butcher shop first down for Lebanon.
Ball going to be spotted at the 45-yard line.
So the Bulldogs keying on Glendenning, as most defenses do. Smith with the answer as he'll pull it away from the fullback and run that midline effectively up the field. First down and 10, Lebanon from the 45-yard line. Bowling goes in motion. It's going to be Glendenning again, working his way off the left side. He's got a big run and more inside the Rolla 40 and down to the 38-yard line.
Glendenning on the carry, brought down by Mason De La
Garza. De La Garza, another tackle for Rolla, but not before Glendenning reaches the Bulldog 37-yard line for a pickup of 18 and a Lebanon first down. 7 butcher shop first downs for Lebanon. Jackets going with tempo right back to the line of scrimmage. Allen goes in motion. Now he'll stop. From the Rolla 37. It's going to be Smith after faking to Glendenning, and Gavin Smith navigating his way inside the 30-yard line down close to the 26. Plank and Beam making the tackle for Rolla, but not before Smith reaches the 26. And another butcher shop first down for LHS. Moving the ball down the field in rapid fashion. This drive started at the 23, and they have already reached the Bulldog 26 actually. Roark is split wide right. Honey is flanked to the left for Lebanon. Smith again faking to Glendenning, and he will twist his way down close to the 20-yard line. 3 Bulldogs on top of him, led by James Kamenish, 6 foot, 250-pound junior defensive tackle. 6 more for Smith. It'll be 2nd and 4 at the Rolla 20. 14-0 Lebanon, under 4.5 to go in the first half. Bowling goes in motion. Smith again faking to Glendenning. This time trouble in the backfield, but he escapes and he is on the move. At the 10-yard line, Smith at the 5 and banged down hard at the Rolla 4. It'll be 1st and goal to go for the Yellow Jackets.
Smith on the carry, brought down by Jed Plank and Mason De La Garza.
Jed Plank saved the touchdown, but it'll be 1st and goal to go from the 3-yard line. Smith runs it for 17. $113 yards rushing for Smith already in the first half. 1st and goal from the 3. It's Glendenning probing his way to the left side and getting in for the touchdown.
Glendenning with a touchdown.
Jax Glendenning, his 2nd TD of the night, and the Jackets go up 20-0.
Coming on for the extra point attempt. Be careful out there. It might be slippery.
Rhodes on to tack on the point after. And it's a low snap, but fielded by Bowling, who somehow gets it on the tee, and the kick is good. Jackets up 21-0 in Rolla here on a Friday night from KJL.
Show your support for Lebanon High School sports by getting your hands on the latest Buzzwear fan gear. Whether you're a dedicated Yellow Jacket fan or just want to show your school spirit, we have a range of merchandise available at the Lebanon Booster Club store. From hats and t-shirts to mugs, jackets, and hoodies, we've got you covered for all your fan gear needs. Visit us at Results Advertising at 130 West Fremont in Lebanon to check out the fantastic selection of Buzzwear items. Your purchase not only helps you display your Yellow Jacket pride, but also supports the Lebanon Booster Club, contributing to the success of Lebanon High School sports. Don't miss out. Come on down and gear up to cheer on your favorite team in style. Looking for a new home in the Lebanon or Laclede County area? The agents of Century 21 Laclede Realty have a wide selection of homes currently on the market, city limits, or small to large acreage in the county. From hobby farms, commercial property, or family homes, our agents can help you. Stop in today and see one of our highly qualified agents. Century 21 Laclede Realty, 266 South Jefferson, Lebanon, Donna Garrison and Cashin Luthi Brokers.
Deep kick by Rhodes. Rolla will try to return. And they will, out across the 30 and out across the 40-yard line. Good return by Rolla that time by Mason De La Garza. On the run back. So he sets up Rolla with good field position, 1st and 10. Out beyond the 40. So 3:29 remaining in the second period here at Lions Memorial Field. 1st and 10 for Rolla from the Bulldog 41. Split wide to the right, Shelton and Montgomery. Single setback is Emery, the fullback, and he rambles into the secondary and bangs his way out to the 50-yard line. Abe Allen and Jackson Lindenning make the tackle for Lebanon, but 9 yards for Emery as they went to a one-back formation that time with Hayden Emery. It'll be 2nd down and 1 from midfield for Rolla. 21-0 Yellow Jackets. Smith will have the play relayed in by Colton Haas, the wide receiver. 2nd and 1. And 2 receivers flanked to the right side for the Bulldogs. There's the snap, and again it's Emery up the middle. He'll have a Rolla 1st down as he takes it forward to the Lebanon 46.
Hayden Emery pounds it forward for a 1st down.
4-yard gain for Emery.
2LL. 1st 10 Bulldogs from the Yellow Jackets.
Bulldogs have their 2nd 1st down of the opening half. And 1st and 10 at the Lebanon 46. Rolla with 1 timeout. Under 2:30 to go as the clock continues to run. 1st and 10 at the Jacket 46. Smith will send Montgomery in motion. And again, he will hand it off to Montgomery, who slips through a couple of tacklers, and down he goes at the Lebanon 36. But Emery running effectively now as he picks up 10 and a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
1st 10 Bulldogs from the 36-yard line.
So Rolla just running straight at the Lebanon defense right now with Emery. 1st down from the Jacket 36. There's the snap. Almost a mix-up there, but they get it to Emery, and he bulldozes his way down inside the 30-yard line and close to the 27. Nick Allen with the tackle for Lebanon. But Emery running like Earl Campbell right now.
It's going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Bulldogs.
He's got 9 on that carry. And 2nd down and 1 for Rolla. Two receivers right. Smith to throw. Out of the pocket. Going to tuck it and go. He's got a Rolla 1st down, and he's going to be ushered out of bounds inside the 20-yard line down to the Lebanon 17. So Smith
inside the 20-yard line
breaks out of the confines of the pocket and runs it for 10 and a Rolla 1st down. To the Jacket 17 with 1 minute to go.
1st and 10 Bulldogs. The 12-yard line. Clock stops. Minute left and a half. 17-yard line.
From the Lebanon 17, 1st and 10 for Rolla. Harris in motion. And again, it's Emery on the carry. And he spins his way down to about the 12.
Hayden Emery on the carry, brought down by number 22, Braden Christian.
So 5 yards for Emery on 1st down. And it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 12 for the Bulldogs. 21-0 Lebanon. Rolla trying to get on the board here late in the first half. Smith rolling out, throws on the move, low and incomplete, flag down across the way.
Pass incomplete, flag on the play.
Illegal man downfield against Rolla.
Ineligible downfield on the Bulldogs.
So one of the linemen detached from the line of scrimmage and went a little bit too far down the field on that rollout. So the second penalty on the Bulldogs. Not many flags tonight in this one. And timeout with 29 seconds to go in the first half. 21-0 Jackets. Back in a moment.
Garner and Smith Insurance in Lebanon wants you to know that they're your local source for all your insurance needs and available in person, by phone, or virtually to answer any health insurance questions. Call today to schedule a free, no-obligation benefit review at 417-532-9491. Now's the right time to evaluate your current coverage and strengthen it. Make sure that you have the plan you need with the benefits you really want. Garner and Smith Insurance across the street from Lebanon High School, supporting the Yellow Jackets and the community since 1976.
First State Community Bank. We've got spirit, yes we do. As First State Community Bank, we're proud to support our Lebanon Yellow Jackets and Conway Bears. Being a part of the Laclede County community is important to us, and giving back is what we do. So we've got spirit. How about you? Go Jackets, go Bears. We are First State Community Bank. First State Community Bank, success starts here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, online at fscb.com. Find us on Facebook.
2nd and 9 for the Rolla 17. Smith again looking to throw. Heaves it toward the end zone. Nobody home. Bowling with good coverage that time on Haas, the intended receiver.
Smith's pass intended for Colton Haas, just over the outstretched hands of Haas. It'll bring up 3rd down and long.
So 3rd down for Rolla. Third down and 10 from the 17. Jackets earlier got a stop on downs. Trying to keep the shutout intact here late in the second quarter. Emery, the fullback. Smith again with a throwback screen to Harris, who makes the reception. Still on his feet at the 10, cuts back and is finally tackled at about the 8-yard line by Glendenning, who might have saved the touchdown. So 10 seconds remaining, and Rolla will expend its final timeout.
Just short of the first down.
The ball is at the 8-yard line, so it's a 9-yard reception by Harris. And it'll bring up 4th down and 1 for Rolla. So this will likely be a pass for the Bulldogs. They're out of timeouts. Lebanon with 2 remaining. Haven't seen anything going toward their sophomore tight end Cam Brown yet. He might be a target here in the red zone. But it's 4th down and 1, and Rolla's going to go for a field goal. So a field goal try by Reeves. He is 0 for 1 on the season.
Reeves on for the field goal attempt for the Bulldogs.
And Lebanon will call a timeout.
Jack Mrazowitz, a holder. Looks like a timeout for the Yellow Jackets. Time to get back to our song.
Jackets use their second TO. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Again, Lebanon cross-country coach Josh Smith will be our halftime guest tonight. So keep it locked in here. We'll talk some cross-country as the Jackets have reached the conclusion of their regular season and now preparing for district cross-country a week from tomorrow at Arnold. Baseball, the Astros come back and break the Rangers' hearts 5-4. So Houston leads the ALCS 3-2. Arizona leads Philadelphia 1-0 in the third in the NLCS. Reeves on for a 25-yard field goal try. And it is up and good.
Field goal is good.
So the Bulldogs able to get late points on the board with 4 seconds remaining in the first half. So the Lebanon lead is now 21-3, and we have time for a Rolla kickoff, and that's about all. So a 9-play, 52-yard drive for the Bulldogs in 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Just 4 seconds remaining in the first half. And Reeves will kick it off.
Back to Gavin Smith.
He will punch it along the ground. It will squib down to about the 15-yard line, and the Jackets will take a knee, and that will do it with 1 second remaining. So the Jackets will get one snap.
It's going to be first and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
As they'll have it first down at their own 21-yard line. So Lebanon committed to the only turnover of the first half. The running game has been perking as usual for LHS. There's the snap. There's the handoff on first down. And a run by Glendenning. Oh, he's still going out across the 35. Running hard, running well, running effectively, and out to the 39-yard line.
James Kamenish.
Kamenish made the tackle.
The first half, Lebanon 21.
And another 18-yard gain for Jax Glendenning on the final play of the first half. We have played 24 minutes in Rolla, and Lebanon leads this one by a score of 21-3 on KJL.
If you're looking for a little piece of heaven in the great outdoors, somewhere that's peaceful and beautiful, then you need to check out Riverfront Campground on Highway 64. Voted #1 private campground in the Bennett Spring area by TripAdvisor. With 200 beautiful acres, Riverfront Campground can accommodate you, your entire family, and friends. They offer canoe and kayak rentals for relaxing float trips down the beautiful Niagara River. From tent sites to cabin rentals, Riverfront Campground, you'll get taken care of. Check them out online at riverfrontcampcanoe.com. That's riverfrontcampcanoe.com.
This is the sound of your work project when you don't have the material you need to finish the job. All your friends are putting away their tools, and in a moment, heading home, leaving you all alone. That's when it hits you. You know a place that sells steel in all sizes and shapes to finish any project, anywhere.
Hey guys! I know a place!
McKell Industrial Supply now offers steel and sheets, pipe, and angle iron. For your steel supply needs, see McKell Industrial at 208 West Bland or call 417-532-3167.
Sometimes saying thank you doesn't sound like enough. This is Rusty Shadle. For over 6 decades, Ozark families have allowed my family to serve them in some of the most difficult times. For that, we feel humbled and honored. And from all of us, we say thank you. 100% family owned, Shadle's Colonial Chapel, where it doesn't cost more, it's just nicer.
Mid-Missouri Stockyards has an extensive background and experience in the cattle industry. Zach Cox and Dan Romine have come together to create and build a successful livestock market in Lebanon and for the surrounding area. Located right off I-44, the facility creates a perfect place for sellers and a perfect location for buyers. Call Zach Cox at 417-777-1320 or Dan Romine at 573-578-4939 or The Barn Wednesday and Thursdays at 417-532-9292. And you can go online at midmissouristockyards.com.
Be cool. Come to school. Hey, Yellow Jackets, your students' attendance matters. This school year, can you help Lebanon schools reach 95% or higher attendance? Being at school every day helps your students stay on track with learning. Plus, we have free breakfast for grades pre-K through 8th. Last school year, over 36% of Lebanon R3 students missed between 10 and 20 days of school. Every day matters, so can you help us by making sure the students in your life get to school? And remember, be cool, come to school.
I'm super hungry. Let's go grab something.
Okay, like what?
I don't even know exactly, but I want something that's not boring, with lots of flavor. Maybe something that's authentic and has a nice ambiance?
Actually, I know this great restaurant that as soon as you walk in, the aroma alone makes your mouth water.
The aroma alone, huh?
Trust me, you're in for a treat.
The Lunchbox Cafe is open to serve you home-style breakfast and lunch specials too, 6 to 2 weekdays and 6 to 12:30 Saturday, 106 East Commercial in downtown Lebanon.
Over 100 years, how many companies can say they've been providing the local workforce with family-supporting jobs for over a century? Missouri Cooperage is one of very few companies that can make that claim. The great news is Missouri Cooperage is now hiring manufacturing associates. You'll start out making at least $17 per hour, get paid weekly, and have the opportunity for overtime. Missouri Cooperage also offers competitive benefits, production incentives, and more. If you're highly motivated, serious about safety, and willing to learn, you'd be a great fit to their workforce. Apply today at independentstavecompany.com.
Ouch! We have all experienced pain. In fact, more than 50 million Americans suffer from chronic pain. Pain is the primary reason why people seek the advice of health professionals. Pain is symptomatic of some type of dysfunction and inflammation in the body. Instead of reaching for aspirin, more and more people are getting safe and effective pain relief from Curamin, the natural way to beat pain. Discover all the benefits of Curamin with a visit to Nature's Pantry in Chalet Village. Improve your physical well-being with Curamin and Nature's Pantry, 555 East Elm Street in Lebanon.
For some, paradise is made up of white sand, salty air, rolling tides, and ice-cold drinks with miniature umbrellas in their hands.
That's great.
But for car guys, there's nothing better than the smell of oil and gas, the soothing sounds of creaking metal, and a handful of crescent wrenches. Welcome to your paradise.
S&S You Pull It Auto Parts. Bring your own tools and pull your own parts. Check it out online at ssupullit.com. You pull, we sell it. Cheap.
And a round of applause, your Rolla Bullock Jr.
21-3, Lebanon leads at halftime here in Rolla. Recapping the scoring in the opening period of play, the Yellow Jackets got a 6-yard run from Gavin Smith to take a 7-0 lead. And then Jax Glendenning went 57 yards to the end zone on a great individual effort late in the first period to make it 14-0 Lebanon. Then Glendenning found pay turf again with 3:40 remaining in the first half with a 3-yard touchdown run to cap off a 73-yard drive in 7 plays. Jackets led 21-0. And then Rolla got a late field goal from Carter Reeves, a 20-yard boot with 4 seconds remaining in the first half. And that's where we are, 21-3 at the break as Lebanon leads the Rolla Bulldogs, who had 97 yards of offense in the first half on 29 plays, 70 rushing, and 27 passing. For the Yellow Jackets in the first half, 241 yards rushing. Glendenning with 114 on 8 carries and 2 touchdowns. And Smith, 120 yards on 11 carries and a touchdown for Lebanon. 9 Butcher Shop first downs for Lebanon, and the Jackets had the only turnover of the first 24 minutes of play. 21-3 Lebanon. Josh Smith, Lebanon Cross Country, will be our guest next here on Regional Radio.
This is Chris at the Butcher Shop in Camden, where we specialize in quality meats and you. You can be certain of getting quality meats and service you deserve at the Butcher Shop. Special events, weddings, birthdays, even family meals. The Butcher Shop has it all. Ribeyes, strips, T-bones, flat irons, chicken, even seafood. So fire up the grill and taste perfection from the Butcher Shop. Your satisfaction is my promise. Visit us online at butchershopathelake.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
For all your insurance needs, call Austin Moore, Mid-Missouri Insurance, 417-532-5800, or visit midmoinsurance.com, or stop by 278 North Jefferson, Lebanon, Missouri.
Show your support for Lebanon High School sports by getting your hands on the latest Buzzwear fan gear. Whether you're a dedicated Yellow Jacket fan or just want to show your school spirit, we have a range of merchandise available at the Lebanon Booster Club store. From hats and t-shirts to mugs, jackets, and hoodies, we've got you covered for all your fan gear needs. Visit us at Results Advertising at 130 West Fremont in Lebanon to check out the fantastic selection of Buzzwear items. Your purchase not only helps you display your Yellow Jacket pride, but also supports the Lebanon Booster Club, contributing to the success of Lebanon High School sports. Don't miss out. Come on down and gear up to cheer on your favorite team in style.
You're listening to Regional Radio for the Ozarks, KJEL Lebanon. The dedicated employees at G3 Boats in Lebanon know about the hard work and discipline it takes to have a winning team. We proudly support all our athletes and wish them the very best this season. G3 Boats, a great catch.
Halftime of tonight's game in Rolla as the Yellow Jackets face the Bulldogs. We're going to talk a little cross-country now with Lebanon coach Josh Smith as the Yellow Jacket runners getting ready for postseason competition. Well, Coach, since the first of the season, you've had a total of 8 meets so far, and I know you and the runners have to be happy that the weather's kind of turned for the better.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you notice the difference in energy and everything else at practice when the weather kind of cools down, and just everybody's a little happier.
Well, I'm sure early in the season with the conditions the way they were, it was just almost survival mode on a daily basis, wasn't it?
Yeah, we practice all summer, but we practice in the morning most of the time. And so they weren't quite ready for that heat, and then we had a week in there where we had to go morning practice during the school year just because it got too hot. Michigan wouldn't allow us to practice with a over 100-degree heat index, and you can't get anything quality done in that anyway. So our kids came in at 6, and we just practiced in the morning during that time. And for the rest of it, we've been pretty fortunate. It's been hot, but our kids are tough, so we made the best of it.
You always start the season off with the Southwest Missouri Cross Country Association meet, and this year it was at Bolivar. Do you like having such a major event like that to commence your season with?
Yeah, I do. It kind of gives the kid a wake-up call. Maybe if the course was a little bit tougher, it would be more beneficial for us just because you come out in the first meet and you run some fast times, and it's a little bit hard to replicate that as you go on through the season because kids want to run fast, and you go out in that first meet, and it's one of the faster courses we have. There's just not really hills on it. And so maybe if we could move that to a little tougher course just to kind of lower expectations as they go on, and then they can see the progression as we go. But it's a fun meet. They do a great job putting it on, and it's fun to see how we stack up just right away with the best in Southwest Missouri. You had a meet yesterday at Waynesville. How did your squad perform? Oh, we did pretty well. It's a small one, just kind of a district tune-up. It's a last meet for our JV runners, kind of in the season for them. And we set most of our varsity runners out. We had a couple of them run that kind of felt like they needed a race at this point. Most of them they're ready to go, and so racing yesterday for them wouldn't have been a lot that we could got out of it. So they came in at 6 this morning and got a workout for the varsity runners. And so, but our JV girls won it. Our JV boys won. So we're pretty deep on that side as far as JV goes, and so really proud of those guys and kind of looking ahead to districts for our varsity guys. In summary, as a whole, as the coach, have you been satisfied with the way the season has unfolded, both for the boys and the girls? Yeah, I mean, you always have your bumps, but for our girls especially, they really gelled as a team. We have girls running faster than we've ran in years. I mean, maybe 15 years. We got Abigail Taggs pushing the front of the pack, and she's pushing about 19:30 for a 5K, which school record's 18:50. So she's kind of approaching that, and she's only a sophomore. And then we have just solid girls all the way throughout. And so we've been really, really fortunate to have good leaders on the girls' side, and just they compete well. They fight hard for each other. On our boys' side, it's the same thing. We have some great leaders. We're a little younger on the guys' side, and I feel like we haven't quite hit our potential. But we look good in practice this morning. We've looked good for the last couple of weeks as far as they're doing. Nobody's hurt, nobody's injured, and so I think this end of the season is going to pan out well for those guys too. There's a couple of them that I think the best is yet to come for them, but they're getting there, and so I think it's going to be a great finish.
Coach, if you could, why don't you go over the individuals on both the boys and girls as far as varsity competition is concerned?
Yeah, for girls, like I said, we have Abigail Tagg, sophomore, and she's been our leader all season. She wasn't a runner until last year. She was a Jolie Barber girl, kind of did everything out there, and then she came to us and really took off in the track season last year as a freshman, was a state qualifier, ran 2:19 in the 800, and then just kept it going. And she's, like I said, 1930s. And then our second runner all year has been Ella Johnson. She's a senior for us, been a leader since her freshman year. And the girl, she was a state qualifier last year. She's just the kind of girl that's going to help anybody who needs it and also performs well for us. Third for us all year has been Jenna Massey. She's a junior, and she's, again, right there with Ella step for step and really stepped up her game this year to make us competitive. And so having that third, fourth, and fifth runner is really how you become successful as a cross-country team. And Jenna's really made a solid impact as that third runner for us. Our fourth runner her name's Naya, and she's an exchange student from Spain. And so we got lucky there, and she came in, and she does triathlons in Spain. And so she came along and was a natural fit for us. The girls love her. She fits right in, and she's pretty fast. She's ran under 21 minutes for a 5K, which is incredible for somebody coming into a totally different culture and lifestyle to be able to jump right in and be a varsity athlete. So she's doing awesome for us. Our fifth runner is Jordan Eastburn. Jordan's a sophomore. Really competed well for us last year, but has taken the next step, and she's running right at 21 minutes for a 5K. And so Jordan's really challenging herself this year, getting out of that comfort zone, pushing herself. Our sixth runner is Bailey Cromer, and Bailey's a sophomore. Really came along in track for us as a hurdler and a 400-meter runner. But she's a cross-country girl too, and just a lot of toughness and grit from her. Not the biggest girl out there, but she has the vertical. She had the highest vertical this year at the high school, and then she can also go out and run a 5K, run 6-7 miles in practice, and she kind of does it all for us. And then our seventh runner is Cadence Knight, who was another sophomore. So we're pretty young there, and those girls are really stepping up. They kind of got thrown to the fire as freshmen, and then now as sophomores are really living up to it, and you can see it paying off that they've had that varsity experience. So that's our top 7 girls, because we get 7 on varsity. On our boys' side, we got Peter Stunja, who's a senior. He was a state qualifier last year. Really been our solid leader since the last couple of years. Has committed to run at Crowder College next year. So he's doing a great job for us, looking to be another state qualifier again. Our second varsity boy is Kelby Connor, and he's right there with Peter, 16:30 is his 5K. Really put in some great workouts lately and ready to be that state qualifier. And he's also committed to Crowder to run there. Both a senior. Peter and Kelby are both seniors. Third runner is Liam Allen, and he's a sophomore. And Liam stepped up for us, did a good job last year, and then kind of come into his own during track season. And now he's under 17 minutes running 16:50. And so if you can run under 17, you're a pretty legitimate runner, and Liam's only a sophomore doing that. Our fourth runner is James Perigo. He's ran 17:40s. Freshman, really stepping up. Making that transition from middle school to high school, the mileage jump is the biggest thing, and just kind of getting comfortable with the amount of miles you have to run to be successful and how fast the race is. And James stepped right in. He's our fourth runner this year. Our fifth runner is Grant Clemene. He's a sophomore running about 18 minutes. Grant's got a lot of toughness. He stepped up in track, was on our 4x8. And Grant does a great job for us. A little more of a speed guy, but he can get it done on the distance side also. Sixth runner is Landon DeMock. He's a mid-18-minute 5K guy, sophomore. Really grew a lot. I think he grew about 10 inches in the last year. And so he's kind of gone through some knee pains and stuff like that just from growing so much and his body kind of adjusting. But he's doing a great job for us. He's maybe 3 minutes ahead of where he was as a freshman in the 5K, so pretty impressive job there. And then our seventh runner right now is Riley Church. And Riley's a senior. Really just been working hard for us his whole career. He's been a JV guy up until now, and now he's kind of taken that last varsity spot and running with it. So we're happy with Riley to fill out the varsity team there.
What do you feel the toughest course has been for your squad this season?
Well, without a doubt, our conference course at Lake Springfield. Early 2000s, I was running cross country here, and it seemed like most courses were kind of challenging. Nowadays, everybody wants to see fast times, and so most courses are flat, they're fast, not a lot of character to them. But the one at Lake Springfield that we run for the Ozark Conference Championship, it's tough. I mean, it's just hill after hill, and they're big hills. And so it was kind of fun to watch our guys get on that and just see what we can do, compete. Don't worry about time. Let's just go race people and compete and see how tough we are. And that was enjoyable. I like that one.
Yeah, my son was a cross-country runner for 1 year about 18 years ago, and I remember going to Lake Springfield.
Yeah.
It's a brutal course to run, I'm sure, and it's a tough course to walk as a parent.
Well, that's another thing. If you're a fan, you don't just sit and watch. I mean, you're moving around the course too, and the more hills there are, the more you're feeling it.
Absolutely. Well, what's the preparation mode now as you get ready for district next week? What are you going to do on a daily basis now leading up to next Saturday?
Yeah, so we brought them in, like I said, this morning, and we hit 2 miles at 5K pace, and they did awesome. I was a little nervous going in just because that's a tough workout, and that's our last tough one going into districts as far as like really, really grueling. And I almost backed out of it just because I want them to have confidence going to districts. And I was like, oh man, I think they can do this, but what if they can't? And that was my fault. That was me second guessing them when I shouldn't have, because they came out this morning and just killed that workout. And I think they all left like feeling good for next week. And so we'll come in Monday and we'll get a training run, get some extra stretching, just kind of recover from anything we've done recently that was hard. Then Tuesday, we'll hit something fast on the track just to get their bodies ready to run fast, but it won't be much. We'll hit a couple things just at good quality speed. Then Wednesday, we usually go on a little longer run out on the roads. Thursday, we'll come back, get some short, fast stuff on the track, just get them ready, get them focused. Friday, we'll have a short run. Then we'll go have a pasta dinner over at one of the houses of one of the athletes. And Saturday, we'll get up, and we got a long drive ahead of us. We're going up to St. Louis to Arnold, and we got a race up there. So we're ready for it, though.
Fox High School is the host school for that. It's going to be at the Arnold City Park. Are you familiar with that layout?
Not personally. I've never been there, but I've been doing research. We've been looking at maps. It seems to be relatively flat. I mean, like we said, most courses are. But it seems like a good course. They run a lot of races there. They ran districts there last year. They've had a couple of races there this season. So I hear good things, but I've never been there myself.
Do you feel there are a couple of runners that might be pushing for all-state recognition this season in your squad?
Yeah, I really think so. That's kind of our goal this year is, every year we have a couple, 2 or 3 that'll qualify for state, and then honestly not perform up to where we'd like them to be at the state meet, and I think nerves has a lot to do with that. But we have some kids this year that I think should be pushing for that top 25 at state. Abigail Tagg is, she's seeded somewhere in the top 40 right now in the state of Missouri, Class 5, and the girl is she's phenomenal. I mean, she will just go, and she's a competitor. I think if she comes in and does what she should do, she could be looking at a state medal. Peter Stunge has been at the state level. He's ran there. He's put in the work, and so as long as he's good to go and he's focused mentally on that day, I think he's got a chance. And there's a couple others. Kelby Connor is right there with Peter every day in practice, and so there's no reason to think he couldn't have a chance. And we'll have some other ones that'll have some experience at the state meet this year. They'll qualify, and who knows? Once you get there, I mean, that's kind of the thing. Just get there and see what happens. And so we've got a couple I think have a real good chance.
Fantastic. Coach, appreciate it. Congratulations on success so far, and the best going forward as you head into district competition next weekend.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
I'm Kim Light with Heritage Bank of the Ozarks. Our Jackets are winners on and off the field. They play with integrity, strive to serve, are true team players, and intentionally seek excellence. Our banking team also embodies these leadership characteristics. When it comes to banking, choose the winning team. Heritage Bank of the Ozarks. And go Jackets. We're all behind you 100%. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a new home in the Lebanon or Laclede County area? The agents of Century 21 Laclede Realty have a wide selection of homes currently on the market, city limits, or small to large acreage in the county. From hobby farms, commercial property, or family homes, our agents can help you. Stop in today and see one of our highly qualified agents. Century 21 Laclede Realty, 266 South Jefferson, Lebanon, Donna Garrison and Cashin Luthi Brokers.
Wow. Look at this photo. I swear, Jan looks 10 years younger.
Wow, yeah. If she beamed any brighter, she'd be a lighthouse. She dropped some weight or something?
You kidding? Jan's 110 pounds, soaking wet.
Well, whatever it is, she's smiling like she hit the lottery.
I'll say.
Lebanon Family Dentistry offers comprehensive dentistry at an affordable price. Lebanon Family Dentistry considers themselves denture specialists. Let us help restore your smile and enjoy your food again. Call us today for your new set of dentures.
It'll be Rolla football as we go to the third quarter, 21-3 Yellow Jackets, or Lebanon football, I should say. And Rolla kicks it off. Jackets defer to the second half, and here's Roark on a return, rambling across the 30, out across the 35, and cut down close to the 40. Abe Allen actually on the return. So
tackle made by senior
nice return
Owen Kujar
by Allen to set up Lebanon 1st and 10, just shy of the 40-yard line.
Yellow Jackets thrown 39-yard line.
First and 10, LHS. Scored each time they had the football, except once when they fumbled, and the second time when they were running out the clock. Here goes Glendenning off the right side, and he powers his way out across the 45, out close to the 48-yard line on first down.
Brought down by Tristan Richards and
Richards with a tackle, along with Caden Reedy, the inside linebacker for Rolla. 9 yards on first down for Lebanon. Now on second down, Glendenning with the Butcher Shop first down as he continues to struggle forward to the Rolla 45.
Glendenning on the carry again. Brought down by Eli Bean.
7-yard gain, Butcher Shop first down, number 10 on the evening for the black and gold.
For the Yellow Jackets at the Bulldog 45-yard line.
Reach the Rolla 45, 21-3 LHS here early in the third quarter. Trying to complete an undefeated season. Smith down the line, right side run. Smith to the Bulldog 39.
Gavin Smith on the keeper. Brought down by number
43, Owen Harris made the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Second down and 4.
6 for Smith on first down.
Dave Old's cricket update, World
And he's got 126 on 12
Australia
carries.
Took down Pakistan. In case anybody's been wondering, they won by 62 runs.
At the 39-yard line. Second down and 4, Allen in motion. Play action pass. Smith on the wheel route. He goes to Drew Bowling and makes the catch at the Rolla 30, 25-yard line. Tackled at the 20. First and 10 for Lebanon, their first pass play of the night. And very effective for 19 and a first down.
To Drew Bowling, brought down by Mason De La Garza. It's a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Smith coming in tonight, 21 of 39 for 285 and 4 touchdowns. Quarterback rating of 111. Jackets to the Rolla red zone, first and 10 from the 20. From the bone. Inside handoff on the counter play, Abe Allen. And he takes a solid shot down at about the 12-yard line.
Abe Allen on the
Trustin
carry.
Richards made the tackle.
Richards and Jack Morozowitz. It's going to be a gain of 7 on the play.
And one of the Bulldogs, Mason De La Garza, their fine cornerback, comes up hobbling. 8-yard gain for Allen. He's rushed twice for 20 yards tonight. And it'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. At the Rolla 12-yard line, Lebanon knocking on the door to start the third quarter. Smith down the line, looking to cut it outside. The Bulldogs have him wrapped up as he was surrounded and fortunate to get to the Rolla 9-yard line.
Trent Richards finishing him off, but it's a first down.
Gain of 3 and necessary yardage as he got to the line to gain for a first down for Lebanon. And it'll be 1st and goal at the Rolla 9-yard line. Jackets now with 12 butcher shop first downs on the evening. First down goal to go from the 9-yard line. 21-3 LHS early in the third. Bowling in motion. Glendenning the carry. 10-5 touchdown standing up.
Glendenning in with the touchdown.
Jax Glendenning finds the end zone for the 3rd time tonight and the 20th time this season. So the Jackets go 61 yards. All on the ground except for that 20-yard pass completion to Bowling, which really set things up at the red zone point. Extra point on the way by Rhodes, and he boots it through. And the Jackets go up 28-3 with 9:02 to go in the third quarter here on Regional Radio KJL.
Camber Lock Engineering and Manufacturing of Lebanon is a proud supporter of the Lebanon youth, not only athletically, but academically. And they would like to remind everyone that teaching sportsmanship and fair play is not only the responsibility of the school, but also every adult cheering on the Jackets. Have a good time cheering the Jackets on to victory, but do it with class. Camber Lock Engineering and Manufacturing of Lebanon is a proud supporter of the Lebanon Yellow Jackets.
You get a car, and you get a car. Would you like a car? Well, you get one. We all get cars.
Honey, it's 5 a.m. You just woke up the kids, and likely the neighbors.
Have you seen the savings this month since we switched insurance?
Hi, I'm David Lehman of David Lehman Insurance. Are your insurance premiums giving you a wake-up call? Stop in today for a free quote on any of your insurance needs. David Lehman Insurance, 2021 South Jefferson, Suite B, Lebanon, Missouri, or call 417-533-5444.
28-3 Lebanon. Rhodes puts it in the air from the 40-yard line. And the Bulldogs will return it from the 2 and slipping down at the 11-yard line, 16-yard line.
Jack Mrazowitz takes it
on the
back
return.
out
That's
to
where
the
Rolla will
16-yard
set
line.
up first down and 10. Let's see what the Bulldogs like to do. They ran Emery quite a bit in the first half. And on that last drive, he was very effective. But the Bulldogs are down by 25 here in the third quarter. Let's see if Derek Heflin has him stay within the game plan. First down and 10 from the 16. Emery will carry the football. Avery Starnes will stand him up and stop him at about the 18.
Hayden Emery up the middle for a 2-yard gain. Swarmy Yellow Jackets on him. It's going to be second
Emery
down
55,
and 8 for the Bulldogs.
57 yards now on 12 carries. And it'll be 2nd and 8 for Rolla. In with the play comes Mason De La Garza from the sideline. Play clock at 12. Bulldogs still in the huddle. Harris goes out. Play clock down to 7. Rolla will rush to the line of scrimmage. Down to 5, down to 4. At 3, at 2. They snap it with 1, and they hand the football off again to Emery, and he is surrounded by a swarm of Yellow Jackets. They'll give him forward progress to the 20.
Emery
That's
with
it.
a 2-yard gain gets it out to the
Bowling.
2-yard line. It's going to be
Glenn
third down
Denning.
and
Starnes
6
all in on the tackle.
for the Bulldogs.
Third down and 6 for Rolla. 28-3 LHS in the third quarter with 7:40 on the clock. Montgomery splits wide right. Smith to throw as he rolls out. He fires it down the field, and the pass is complete for a Rolla first down out to the 40-yard line on a reception by Eli Beam.
Complete to Eli Beam, and that's a first down for your B-U-L-L.
21-yard pickup to the 41.
First 10 Bulldogs from their own 41.
Fifth first down for Rolla. They are now 2 for 7 on third down. And they'll get a fresh set of downs at their own 41-yard line. Lebanon up 28-3, 5 minutes into the third quarter. Smith takes the snap. Emery hands it off. Hendricks has him wrapped up as he reaches the 44.
Down number 71, Mason Hendricks.
Emery's hard to get down.
4 on the play.
We'll give him forward progress to the 45, so a 4-yard gain for
7.
The Rolla fullback. Hayden Emery, 5'8", 200. He runs low to the ground with a lot of power. Second down and about 6 to go for Rolla. Montgomery in motion. Emery again on the carry. And he looks to navigate his way forward. Good push by the Rolla offensive line. He stops shy of the 50.
Hayden Emery takes out there close to the 50-yard line, brought down by Mason Hendricks. As well
Hendricks and Starnes make the tackle.
It's going to be
49-yard line is where they spot it. It will be 3rd and 2 for Rolla.
49-yard line of the Bulldogs.
28-3 Jackets. Under 6 to go in the third quarter from Rolla. There's a quick snap, and again it's Emery up the middle as he powers his way forward down to the Lebanon 44. Bowling and Hendricks made the tackle.
And
not before Emery gets a first down.
For Hayden Emery and your B-U-L-L.
First down and 10 Rolla at the Jacket 43.
First 10 Bulldogs at the Yellow Jacket.
Quick moving third quarter. Beam brings the play in from the sideline. One of the Rolla assistant coaches, Andy Satula. He was a powerful running back in his day. Harris goes in motion. Hand off again to Emery. This time the Jackets get low and submarine him after a couple. Nick Allen in on the tackle.
Finish off by number 7.
To the 41.
Gets it to the 41-yard line of the Yellow Jackets.
Second down and 8 for Rolla.
Gain of 2.
Yellow Jackets lead 28-3 with 4:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Second down and 8. Flag goes down. The motion call against the Bulldogs, or procedure, and that's going to be the case.
We got a flag on the play.
So 3 penalties, 15 yards total tonight for Rolla. Not a whole lot of laundry has been dropped on the field. They'll take the football to the 46.
Try this again. It's going to be second down and 13.
Second down and 13 for Rolla.
And remember, you can always hit the concession stand.
Got a late field goal in the second quarter.
Surprise the family when you get home tonight. Maybe cook it up in the morning, a little bit of eggs, maybe throw in some taters. Have yourself a nice
Second down and 13 for the Bulldogs. Go double tight. There's a snap. Play action fake by Smith. Chased out of the pocket. Flag goes down. Pass is blocked. Gunnar Williams applying the heat.
Smith's
and I believe
batted down, but there's a flag on the play.
It's going to be a motion call again against Rolla. I don't think everybody was set at the same time. Illegal motion against the Bulldogs.
Illegal shift on the Bulldogs.
Will Christian says we'll decline that and take the result of the play.
That penalty is declined. It'll be third
that'll bring up 3rd and 13 for Rolla.
For the Bulldogs.
Two receivers deployed right. Smith to throw. Under pressure. Gets it away to Harris. Makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets, Griffin Jones.
Brought down by number
at the 44.
17, Griffin Jones.
It's a 2-yard gain on third and long.
Down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
So that'll bring up fourth down for Rolla from the Jacket 43. Smith now 5 out of 9 through the air for 71 yards. Play action. Toss comes to Harris. Makes the catch. Glendenning is there to confront him and take him to the turf at the 43. Gain of 1, but far short of the necessary yardage.
But not enough for the first down. It's turnover on downs. Yep,
ball will go over.
Taken over. First
on the second
10.
Fourth down conversion attempt that fails tonight for Rolla. So 3:48 remaining in the third quarter. 28-3 Yellow Jackets, and back on offense, 1st and 10. Ball on the right hash mark. Jackson still has the ball in the palm of his hand, waiting for the snap. Smith bends under center. Takes the football. He'll toss it. Bowling, a sweep to the near side. He splits a couple of defenders, and he has the sideline, and a butcher shop first down for Lebanon, all the way to the Rolla 43.
Bowling on the pitch, taken out of bounds by Easton Smith.
15-yard gain for Drew Bowling, his first carry of the night.
Going to be spotted at the 43-yard line of the Bulldogs, 1st and 10.
Puts him at 407 on the season. And a 1st and 10 for Lebanon at the Bulldog 43-yard line. 28-3 Jackets here in the third. Abe Allen in motion. Glendenning with the call up the middle. And he is going to be taken to the turf.
Glendenning on the carry.
Couple of yards.
Brought down by Jed Plank and assisted in there by 65, James Cavendish.
James Cavendish
brings up
and Plank make the tackle for Rolla. Glendenning with 5 on the carry to the 38. He's got 135 yards now on 11 carries. 2nd down and 5 Jackets at the Rolla 38. Here's the snap. Smith pulls it away from Glendenning. Looks to keep it on the option play, but the Bulldogs have him surrounded in the backfield, and down he goes.
Smith on the keeper.
Cavendish again makes the tackle for Rolla.
Tackle for a loss.
They've gotten it back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Several Bulldogs in there.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5. Might be a good time to get
running
on your
inside.
feet, Bulldog fans. It's 3rd
2:40
down.
here in the third quarter. The Jackets have led all evening long, 28-3 currently. 2 tight end set with Honey and Nick Allen. There's a snap. Smith will look to go off the right side, and he will get it down close to the first down, and looks like he's got enough. He did the 33, and they're going to spot it at the 32. First down for Smith on the run.
For the chain game to do their little stroll out on the field.
14 Butcher Shop first downs in the ball game now for LHS. Under 2 remaining here in the third. 28-3 Lebanon. Smith takes the snap, counter handoff, this time to Bowling, but this time he finds company in the backfield, and he's going down. Matt Stokes, the defensive end, unblocked. Makes the tackle for a 3-yard loss.
Bowling on the carry, brought down by number 72, Matt Stokes.
So 2nd down and 13 for Lebanon.
Going to be 2nd down and 13. Ball at the 35-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Just a little after 8:30 as we almost to the fourth quarter here in Rolla. 2nd down and 13. Play clock at 8. Allen in motion. Here's a boot pass, and it's caught by Roark, and he will get a Butcher Shop first down as he tight ropes the sideline to the Rolla 21.
Smith's pass completes number 8, Cannon Roark.
Smith 2 for 2
Brought down
passing
by number
tonight
15, Jack
for 33 yards.
It's
Catch
a
by
first
Roark,
down.
his 6th of the season. And it's 11 and Butcher Shop first down to the Rolla 21.
1st and 10, Yellow Jackets for the Bulldog 21.
Glendenning, the fullback. Abe Allen in motion. Glendenning will get the call and stood up and dropped it about the 19.
Glendenning, the carrier.
Couple on the run by
Brought
Glendenning.
down by a pack of Bulldogs.
They peel him off the bottom of the pile. And Matt Stokes made the tackle. Two for Glendenning. And that will do it for the third quarter. Jackets 12 minutes away from an undefeated run through the Ozark Conference in 2023. We'll go to the fourth quarter. It's 11 and 28 and Rolla 3 on KJL.
All right, guys, who's ready to go to Worlds of Excitement?
Yay! This is going to be the best family trip ever. So much better than last summer.
All right, the station wagon is all packed up. Everyone's ready to go. Let's load them up.
Come on, Dad, let's go.
What? Well, something seems to be wrong with the garage. Oh, hold on.
Joe Wassmer from Mid-Missouri Door has been helping families in times like this for over 3 decades. Don't wait until you have a problem arise. Call Joe today so he can make sure your garage door is in tip-top shape. 417-322-5585.
Hi everyone, Jamie here from the Gravel Bar and Grill at Sand Spring Resort, inviting you to join us when you're in the Bennett Spring area for a great meal, like a J-Bar J-Burger or a Dirty Pickle Burger crafted with beef raised right on our farm in Laclede County. We also offer a variety of platters, sandwiches, baskets, pizza, and appetizers. Each Friday night, you can have all-you-can-eat catfish starting at 5 p.m. The Gravel Bar and Grill is located just a scenic short drive from Lebanon at the Niagara River Bridge on Highway 64. Come see us. You'll be glad you did.
Camden leads 42-7 over Springfield Glendale as that game has gone to halftime. Here we have raced through 3 quarters in Rolla. Lebanon leads 28-3. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Lebanon at the Rolla 19. There's the snap, and it's Glendenning through the B gap, and he's got positive yardage down close to the 13.
Glendenning on the carry, brought down by Eli Beam.
Beam on the tackle for
It's
Rolla.
going to be 3rd and 2 for the Yellow Jackets.
6-yard gain for Glendenning.
At the 13-yard line. Good times to make some noise.
143 yards rushing tonight for Jacks. 3rd down and a couple. Glendenning, 1st down and more as he powers his way down to the Rolla 6. Rolla tackle that time, courtesy of Mason De La Garza.
Brought down by number 3, Mason De La Garza.
1st and goal for Lebanon at the Rolla 6.
It's going to be 1st and goal from the Bulldog 6.
Jackets have monopolized the football in the second half. Bowling goes in motion. Down the line, here's Smith. He escapes the initial tackler and goes forward to about the 3.
Smith on the keeper. Brought down by number 72, Matt Stokes. Short of the goal. It's going to be 2nd
3-yard gain for Gavin. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Second down from the Rolla 3. Yellow Jackets to the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap to Smith. It's going to be Glendenning, and he will muscle his way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Looks like Glendenning broke the plane.
From 3 yards out, Jacks finds the end zone again. And that is his 3rd touchdown of the evening. 34-3 Lebanon with a point after coming from Rhett Rhodes. 10:16 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's the snap, and the kick is on the way by Rhodes, and the sophomore puts it right through the uprights. Yellow Jackets lead in Rolla 35-3 in the fourth quarter on KJL.
Hi, this is Brad Miser with Henderson Heating and Cooling. Since 1958, Henderson Heating and Cooling has been serving countless homes and businesses with the latest in HVAC technology and prompt, reliable service that you can count on, with the best products and services that you have come to know for the past 60 years. We are a trained comfort specialist dealer and a Daikin Comfort Pro dealer. So if you are doing new construction or wanting to upgrade your existing heating and cooling system, call Henderson Heating and Cooling today. Locally owned and operated and proud to be a part of the communities we serve.
Oh, real estate. Not really any fun, is it? Whether you need to move because of work, just time to move up, or size down, there's a ton of stuff to worry about when looking for a home. Are they asking too much? Why are they asking so little? Home inspections, deeds, utility costs? Will the home keep its value? Is it a good area? All the paperwork, the financing, the negotiating? Oh! I think I might have lost my marbles if it wasn't for my realtor.
RE/MAX Next Generation Angie Long started in this business because she loves helping people and she loves seeing people's dream come true. So why wouldn't you call Angie Long at 718-2217?
Rhodes will kick it off. This is going to go high, and it's going to sail down to the 25-yard line, takes a bounce, picked up by the Bulldogs' Jed Plank, and he will angle all the way across the field, and he will escape a couple of potential tacklers for Lebanon, and a good return out near midfield.
Jed Plank takes the ball out near midfield for the Bulldogs.
So Rolla will start this possession at their own 48-yard line. 10:05 to go in the fourth quarter. 35-3 Yellow Jackets. Spotted at the 45.
First and 10 Bulldogs from their own 45-yard line.
Kickapoo leading Bolivar 35-7 in the third quarter. Hillcrest in front of Parkview. A winless streak will end tonight for one of those teams. West Plains leading Waynesville 14-0. Run for Rolla on first 10 to midfield.
Easton Smith on the keeper.
That is Smith on the carry.
Breaks at the 50-yard line out there.
Christian and Jones make the tackle.
By Braden Christian.
Smith to the Lebanon 48.
Second down.
Picks up 7.
3 at the 48-yard line.
His fourth carry of the night for 15 yards, the Rolla quarterback. Second down and 3 from the 48. 35-3 Lebanon here in the fourth. Montgomery goes in motion. Here's Smith again carrying the football to the left side. He's big at 200 pounds and he can move.
Quarterback keeping it lower than
first down for Smith to the Lebanon 41.
Smith brought down by number 25.
J.C. Wells made the tackle for Lebanon.
That's a first down for your B-U-L-L.
7 first downs in the ball game for the Bulldogs. And they get a new fresh set of downs at the Lebanon 41. Jackets leading 35-3 here in the fourth quarter. Montgomery goes in motion. It's Emery on the carry. Cason Woods latches on to him, and he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
Caden Emery on the carry, brought down by number 79, Caden Crabtree. Looks like we've got a gain of 4 on the play. Brings
so
up
3 for Emery.
6 for the Bulldogs.
He's got 77 yards rushing, the Rolla fullback. Second down from the 38. Harris will reset as a tight end on the left side. Now he'll go to the right side. With the play clock down to 10. Smith will roll to the far side. Throwing on the move, and he's got his man Beam inside the Lebanon 20 and down to the 19. Wells made the tackle for LHS, but Eli Beam another pass reception for 19 yards and a Rolla first down.
And that's a first down for your B-U-L-L.
First down Rolla at the Lebanon 19. Jacket defense has been tough tonight in this area. Rolla looking for its first touchdown of the ball game. Here's the snap. And the fake goes to Emery. And Smith on the carry. Gunnar Williams with a tackle at the 16-yard line.
Brought down by number 14, Drew Bowling, and number 61, Gunnar Williams. Brings up second down.
2nd and 7 for Rolla as we head towards 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
7.
Bulldogs come to the line of scrimmage. Harris, the single receiver. Montgomery in motion. Roll out Smith. Throws. Catch is made. And close to the end zone. Knocked out of bounds is Beam. It'll be first and goal to go for Rolla
To Eli Beam.
at the 11 and 1 yard line.
Down by number 1, Hoyt Honey. And that's a first down for your B-U-L-L.
First and goal for Rolla.
First and goal from the 1 yard line.
Beam was able to get out of bounds and stop the clock. First down goal to go for the Bulldogs. Going right to left here in the fourth quarter. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Emery, and he's into the end zone for a Rolla touchdown.
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Hayden Emery to the end zone. That is his 11th touchdown of the season.
For a touchdown.
And the Bulldogs cut the Lebanon lead to 35-9. Reeves will come on for the point after. And he swings the left foot and sends it on the way, and it's good. 35-10 Jackets here in the fourth quarter. Back with the Rolla kickoff in just a moment.
Got a Mid-Mo Bank debit card? Your next swipe could earn you $1,000. The more you swipe, the more chances to win. It's that simple. And if a winning swipe is a mobile wallet purchase, the prize doubles to $2,000. There are 3 random winners each month. So if you're not swiping with Mid-Mo, now is a great time to switch. To learn more, visit midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Member FDIC.
It's been 5 years since the Lebanon community voted to support Proposition Lebanon Schools, and it's transformed our district. In staff pay, we used to find ourselves on the bottom of our comparative schools, and now we've met our goal of being in the middle of the pack as promised. Teacher retention is higher, and we're recruiting quality teachers for your students. We've purchased newer and safer buses and are able to better maintain our buildings with a consistent maintenance budget. We're providing more future-focused experiences for students than ever before, helping them find a clear path for their future. Thank you, Lebanon community, for your support 5 years ago. We're so excited for the progress we've made as promised.
See the Bulldogs try an onside kick here. Reeves is going to boot it short. It's going to roll through the Lebanon front line. Scrambled for, and Jackets will get the football at the 36.
Right there for the Bulldogs. A lot of action on that, but recovered by the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be first.
So Reeves was able to squirt that through a maze of players. It was just a race to the football, and Jackets were able to get it at their own 36. Jackets 2 for 2 on possessions and touchdowns here in the second half. Smith in the offense. Back on the gridiron, 1st and 10 from the 36. Option pitch, it goes to Drew Bowling. Left side run, and he's out across the 40-yard line.
Drew Bowling.
6-yard gain for the Lebanon senior slot back, Drew Bowling.
By Owen Kuchar. Brings up 2nd down and 4. Amen onside kick was brought to you by Happy Beard Oil, brought to you by Justin Hass.
2nd down and 4, 6:35 remaining here in the ball game. Smith fakes to Glendenning, looking to run it himself, but not much there. Smith is going to be pulled down by Jack Morozowicz.
Well, short gain on it.
1 yard gain.
By Jack Morozowicz.
And it'll bring up third down.
Third down. Bulldog fans, 3rd and 3 for the Yellow Jackets.
Jackets need the 46 to keep the drive going. 3rd down and 3. Smith 2 for 2 passing tonight. He'll keep it on the ground with Glendenning. That's a good option. He's got a butcher shop first down as he rambles to the Rolla 48.
Glendenning on the carry.
Preston Richards made the stop for Rolla, but not before Glendenning will move the stakes.
It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball spot at the 48-yard line.
9-yard gain for Jacks. 17 butcher shop first downs for Lebanon. They average 21 per game coming in. First down to the Bulldog 48. Here's again the handoff to Glendenning to the Rolla 45. Tackle by Caden Reedy.
Christopher Gargis, your attention please. Christopher Gargis, please return to your car. Christopher Gargis to your car.
Second down and 7. As we approach 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Jackets lead at 35-10 in the 4th quarter. Play action fake. Smith will throw on the out route. Too far for Bowling. He had open space on the near sideline, but the pass just off his fingertips.
Just off the outstretched hands, number 14, Drew Bowling.
So 3rd down upcoming for the Yellow Jackets. 3rd down. And a long 6 to go. 11:35 and Rolla 10 here in the 4th period. Bowling in motion. They'll toss it to him. Short side run. Dodges a tackler. 40-yard line up the far sideline. Butcher shop first down for Drew Bowling.
Drew Bowling
as he will obtain the Rolla 33. Pick up 12 and a 1st and 10.
By number 15, Jack Morozowicz.
Jackets are 2 for 2 on 3rd downs tonight. 61% conversion rate coming into the game. They're at the Rolla 33. First down, Bowling again goes in motion, and they will get the ball to him, and he has got positive yardage again. Does Drew Bowling all the way to the Rolla 18. Give him 15 more and another butcher shop first down for Lebanon.
It's going to be 1st down for the Yellow Jackets. Ball now at the Bulldog 18-yard line.
Drive started at the 36. Jackets went 61, 58 yards on their first 2 drives. Trying to go 64 on this possession. Game clock under 5 minutes remaining. And it's going to be Bowling getting the handoff. Stays in bounds and lands at the Rolla 12.
Bowling again on the carry. Brought down by Trent Richards.
So Bowling getting a steady diet of work right now as he gains 6.
2nd and 4.
He's got 51 yards rushing on the evening. And at the 12-yard line, 2nd down. And a long 3. No wind tonight here at Lions Memorial Field. Beautiful evening for football. It's going to be Glendenning up the middle again. Jack's Glendenning surging down to the Rolla 3. And it'll be 1st and goal to go for Lebanon.
Glendenning on the carry, brought down by Trent Richards and number 2, Rylan Gibson. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 3.
So the Jackets again knocking on the door. Going right to left, heading toward the south end zone here at Lions Memorial Field in Rolla. First and goal to go. Bowling in motion. Jackson snaps it. They'll toss it to Bowling, and he's got blockers in front, and he will reach the end zone for a Lebanon touchdown. Drew Bowling, his 4th of the season, a 3-yard run.
Touchdown Lebanon. Drew Bowling, number 14 on the sweep.
And that ups the margin to 41-10, Lebanon. Touchdown comes with 3:29 remaining. And Rhodes for his 6th PAT attempt of the night. And he sends it on the way and good. 42-10 Lebanon in the 4th quarter from Rolla on KHL.
Hi, this is Mike from Great Life Golf in Lebanon. Many of you know me, but those that don't, I invite you to come by and say hi. I'm the general manager of Great Life Golf and Fitness, just a few miles out Highway 64 west of Lebanon. We have one of the greatest golf courses around. Golf has been a huge passion of mine for many decades, so I know what it takes to have great greens. We also offer a wonderful fitness facility too. We make it affordable for the entire family, so stop in today to see what all we have to offer. Remember Great Life Golf Lebanon. Make it a great day, make it a great life, Lebanon.
Life giver, nurturer, hero, and best friend, the life of the party, the glue that held everything and everyone together. They were our happy place and our safe place and our inspiration, and they helped create our very own existence, and now they're gone but not forgotten. There's no better place to celebrate that special someone's life and legacy than a personal celebration that only Shadle's Colonial Chapel in Lebanon can create. A celebration of life from start to finish, offering a peace of mind and a place for family and friends to celebrate lives and cherish memories together through togetherness, food, and fellowship. Make sure to create the service that offers your family and friends the peace of mind that you want. Shadle's Colonial Chapel of Lebanon, where it doesn't cost more, it's just nicer. Jackets up by 32. Rhodes will send it deep all the way down to the 3-yard line. De La Garza will return it, and he's denied the 25-yard line. They'll put him down to the 24.
Takes it out to the 23-yard line. .25, J.C. Wells is on the tackle for the Yellow Jackets.
So 1st and 10 for Rolla from the Bulldog 24.
1st and 10 Bulldogs from their own 24-yard line.
Bulldogs averaging just under 24 points a game coming into the contest tonight, but held to 10 by this Lebanon defense. Emery with the carry. Off right tackle.
Safe travels, hop along.
And about 2.
Hayden Emery brought down by number 61, Gunnar Williams. And it's
So it'll be second down and 8 for Rolla. Both teams with all 3 timeouts remaining. 3 to go in this one. Second down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Smith again will hand to Emery as he reaches the 30-yard line actually.
Brett Montgomery on the carry.
Hendrickson Williams
by 61, Gunnar
along
Williams.
with Jones.
And it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
So 4 yards on the gain for Emery. He's got 87 yards rushing tonight, the sophomore fullback, Hayden Emery. They toss it out this time to Montgomery as he runs to the right side and runs into open space. Bowling forced to make a tackle along the far sideline in front of the Lebanon bench.
The bricklayer Montgomery takes it out to
He's out to the 50-yard line.
It's a 1st down for your B-U-L-L.
Montgomery, just his 3rd carry of the ball game tonight. He had 4 yards earlier, but runs for 20. And the 1st down for Rolla out to midfield. Wide left is Nick Shelton. Toss to Harris. He'll run left. And Harris met by Bowling and Christian.
Stephen Williams brought down
to the Lebanon 46 after a pickup of 4.
Gain of 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
Clock under 2 minutes remaining here in the final period of play. 2nd down and 6 for Rolla. Smith takes the snap, running Emery right up the middle again, and he just plows his way forward. Lebanon may have knocked the ball loose at the end of the run. Jackets signal that they have recovered the football.
Hayden Emery grinding forward.
I don't think the call is going to go their way, though.
Contact.
So it'll be a 6-yard run
a first down
for Emery, and a first and 10 for Rolla. First down at the Lebanon 40-yard line for Rolla. Roll out Smith on the move, throws. Pass is caught by Montgomery. Backpedals his way down to the Lebanon 25.
Smith's pass complete to Brett Montgomery.
15 yards on the pass completion, and another Rolla first down.
First 10 Bulldogs at the Lebanon 25-yard line.
Again, an extremely youthful Rolla football team. A lot of sophomores playing varsity football in the Ozark Conference this season. They're going to end up 3-6. Smith to throw. Throws it deep to the end zone. Double coverage, incomplete. Allen and Bowling
Smith's pass
on the coverage.
Well covered.
Deep in the end zone.
It's intended for Colton Haas.
Haas, the intended receiver. Clock stop with 50 seconds remaining as Haas comes hobbling to the Rolla sideline. On second down, Emery again on the run up the middle. Bowling
Emery on the carry.
Able to trip him up
number
at the 16.
Griffin Jones. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs.
So a 9-yard run for Emery. He had 739 yards on the ground coming into the ball game tonight. 3rd down and 1. Smith to put it up. Throws, and a leaping catch is made by Harris at the Lebanon 10-yard line.
Complete to Stephen Harris. And it's a first down.
It'll be first and goal to go from the 10.
First and goal from the 10.
Derek Heflin letting the clock run, though, with 15 seconds remaining. He's got some timeouts if he wants to use. Emery is the decoy this time. It's Smith on the run. And down to the 5. 1 second remaining, and the horn sounds, and the game comes to an end. Congratulations to Will Christian and the Lebanon Yellow Jackets as they forge an undefeated 2023 season. They go 9-0 on the campaign and in the Ozark Conference. Our final score tonight, Lebanon 42 and Rolla 10. Postgame show is next on KJL.
Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries has the concrete you need, whether you're putting in a new patio, building, or remodeling, or just repairing. Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries delivers to Laclede County and the surrounding area, providing quality concrete to the homeowner and the building contractor. Free estimates are provided. They'll deliver any amount for all types of concrete construction when you want it and where you want it. Call Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries for prompt delivery to your job site. 532-2728.
Dependable, tough, rooted right here in the Ozarks. Tracker Boats and Tracker Plastics are all these things and more. And if you are cut from the same cloth, Tracker Marine and Tracker Plastics in Lebanon wants you to join their team. This isn't just another job, but a legacy of excellence right here in your backyard. Tracker Marine and Tracker Plastics is hiring all shifts. Don't miss out on benefits like 45% off at Bass Pro Shops, advancement opportunities, health, dental, vision, and much more. Go to Bass Pro Shops Career and apply today, or stop by the Tracker Boats or Tracker Plastics office in Lebanon.
Did you know there are countless ways in which you can use natural gas in your home? Whether outside or inside, enjoying the comforts and convenience of natural gas throughout your whole home is easy. Not only that, but you can trust that you will be using the most reliable, environmentally friendly, and consistent source of energy. Call us today at 1-800-927-0787 or visit summitnaturalgas.com to learn more about how Summit Natural Gas of Missouri is igniting change.
You're listening to Regional Radio for the Ozarks, KJEL Lebanon. The dedicated employees at G3 Boats in Lebanon know about the hard work and discipline it takes to have a winning team. We proudly support all our athletes and wish them the very best this season. G3 Boats, a great catch.
For some jobs, your toolbox is fine.
Can I borrow your drill? Thanks.
For others, you need the big toolbox.
Can I borrow your air ratchet? Thanks.
But for jobs outside the toolbox,
you don't happen to have a forklift in there, do you?
We've got what you need.
Whether it fits inside the toolbox or not, Sing Rental has the top quality, well-maintained equipment you need. From trucks to tools, from lifts to loaders. For any project, big or small, Sing Rental buys it so you don't have to. Call Sing Rental or go to singrentals.com.
Lizzie, don't walk in front of the screen.
What? This screen?
Mom!
Look, we get it. Video games are super fun and addictive, creating virtual worlds and leveling up. But hey, there's a whole world of adventure waiting for you outside too. Go.
There's a big, exciting world of adventure outside. Missouri Eagle encourages you to get the family out and visit your local lakes, rivers, and streams.
Looking for a new home in the Lebanon or Laclede County area? The agents of Century 21 Laclede Realty have a wide selection of homes currently on the market, city limits, or small to large acreage in the county. From hobby farms, commercial property, or family homes, our agents can help you. Stop in today and see one of our highly qualified agents. Century 21 Laclede Realty, 266 South Jefferson, Lebanon, Donna Garrison and Cashin Luthi Brokers.
If you've been here for almost 80 years and your business is on the 4th generation, you must be Crow Paint and Glass. Crow's offers a full line of PPG paints with all the brushes, drop cloths, and other supplies needed for any and all paint jobs. And not only do they carry auto glass, they do chip repairs, power windows and lock, door handles, and more. Along with auto glass, they do flat glass, mirrors, plexiglass, and many other glass types and installs. Crow's also carries hardware items, wallpaper, and even do custom framing. There are just too many things to mention, so stop in at Crow Paint and Glass, 390 West Elm in Lebanon.
Hi, this is Keston Luthi with Century 21 Laclede Realty. Our inventory of homes is growing. If you're thinking of buying your first home, upsizing, or even downsizing, reach out to us. We have a fantastic staff of experienced real estate agents ready to assist you. Homes, land, commercial properties, we have the listings. You just need to take a look. Plus, our agents are also ready to help you get your property listed and on the market. Century 21 Laclede Realty, located at 266 South Jefferson in Lebanon. Donna Garrison and Keston Luthi, co-owners and brokers.
I'm super hungry. Let's go grab something. Okay, like what? I don't even know exactly, but I want something that's not boring, with lots of flavor. Maybe something that's authentic and has a nice ambiance?
Actually, I know this great restaurant that as soon as you walk in, the aroma alone makes your mouth water.
The aroma alone, huh?
Trust me, you're in for a treat.
The Lunchbox Cafe is open to serve you home-style breakfast and lunch specials too. 6 to 2 weekdays and 6 to 12:30 Saturday. 106 East Commercial in downtown Lebanon.
Garner and Smith Insurance in Lebanon wants you to know that they're your local source for all your insurance needs and available in person, by phone, or virtually to answer any health insurance questions. Call today to schedule a free, no-obligation benefit review at 417-532-9491. Now's the right time to evaluate your current coverage and strengthen it. Make sure that you have the plan you need with the benefits you really want. Garner and Smith Insurance, across the street from Lebanon High School, supporting the Yellow Jackets and the community since 1976.
First State Community Bank. We've got spirit. Yes, we do. As First State Community Bank, we're proud to support our Lebanon Yellow Jackets and Conway Bears. Being a part of the Laclede County community is important to us, and giving back is what we do. So we've got spirit. How about you? Go Jackets, go Bears. We are First State Community Bank. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, online at fscb.com. Find us on Facebook.
If you're looking for a little piece of heaven in the great outdoors, somewhere that's peaceful and beautiful, then you need to check out Riverfront Campground on Highway 64. Voted #1 private campground in the Bennett Spring area by TripAdvisor. With 200 beautiful acres, Riverfront Campground can accommodate you, your entire family, and friends. They offer canoe and kayak rentals for relaxing float trips down the beautiful Niagara River. From tent sites to cabin rentals, Riverfront Campground, you'll get taken care of. Check them out online at riverfrontcampcanoe.com. That's riverfrontcampcanoe.com.
Jackets get the victory tonight in Rolla by a final score of 42-10 to conclude a memorable 2023 season at 9-0. Here's how the scoring went tonight. Jackets drove 68 yards in 9 plays. Gavin Smith with a 6-yard run. The point after by Rhett Rhodes made it 7-0 with 5:04 remaining in the first quarter. Jax Glendenning a 57-yard run to make it 14-0 Lebanon. 54 seconds remaining in the first period of play. Then Glendenning capped a 73-yard drive in 7 plays with a 3-yard run. Jackets went up by a score of 21-0 on Rolla with 3:40 to go in the first half. Carter Reeves hit a 20-yard field goal for Rolla with 4 seconds remaining in the first half to make it 21-3 Lebanon. Then the Jackets in the second half put a couple of more scores on the board. Glendenning a 9-yard run with 9:02 to go in the third. Jackson another 3-yard touchdown run early in the fourth to make it 35-3 Lebanon. And then Hayden Emery with a 1-yard run for Rolla to make it 35-10. Drew Bowling's 3-yard run capped off the scoring for Lebanon with 3:29 remaining, and the final score 42-10 in favor of Lebanon. Yellow Jackets 20 first downs on the ball game tonight. Rushed for 376 yards, passed for 33, so 410 unofficially as far as the total yardage is concerned. Glendenning 171 yards and 3 touchdowns. Smith 151 yards and 3 touchdowns tonight for Lebanon. Braden Emery, the Rolla sophomore fullback, had 102 yards on 23 carries tonight and a touchdown for the Bulldogs. So the Jackets wrap up at 9-0 on the season, while the Bulldogs will finish at 3-6 here in 2023. Coach C with us on the post-game show. Assessment on tonight's performance, Coach.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with our kids. I thought we came out and battled, took care of business. Obviously, this is kind of a rival matchup, so I think there's always some good juice. And I think we had a lot on the line tonight for us. I mean, obviously wanting to be the outright OC champion, and a huge congratulations to our kids and coaching staff for that accomplishment. I told them out in the huddle, in our long history of football, this is the 3rd time in school history that we've been undefeated in a regular season, and that's a huge accomplishment over that length of period of time. And so really, really happy with them, want them to enjoy it this weekend, and then next week we start season 2. And it's 0-0, and we're on a mission. And we got a lot of work to do. We need to be humble and hungry and continue to get better and want to make the run. I think that's part of the big battle, is wanting to make that run.
Talked earlier in the week about the bye, and we've had this discussion before, whether it's good or not, and you kind of feel this time in this circumstance for your football team, the bye is a good thing.
Yeah, I do 100%. Number one, it's going to give us an opportunity to heal up. When you play like we do over the course of a long season, there's some bodies that are pretty beat up right now, and they're playing, they're not hurt, but they're beat up, and so it'll give us an opportunity, I think, to get healed up, and then we also get an opportunity to polish up and fix a few things, especially defensively, Kevin. When we get in a game week, there's a lot of preparation for what our opponent's going to do. For example, the last 2 weeks, before this one, we were dialed into 5 wide, and then tonight we're defending outside veer, and so there's some things that we need to work on and fix in really all areas, from flat coverage to our drop paths when we're in a 4-3 versus the 3-1 look we ran against the empty stuff. So I'm excited about that. We can not spend a crazy amount of time, but spend an adequate amount of time in getting better as a football team. And we're going to need to, because we're going to see good teams the remainder of the way, and we're going to have to be ready to play.
Rolla broke the bone quite a bit there as the game went along. Were you prepared for that? Film show, they do that quite often?
Yeah, a little bit. And I think that, just to be truthful with you, we needed these reps. I don't know that we defended it tremendously tonight. I think we did well enough. But a lot of it I attribute to the fact that, we haven't played physical run game in a while, and we needed tonight just to get us back rolling in that a little bit. So overall, the biggest thing that schematically that I think, we will have to make an adjustment and improve on is how we dealt with the flat tonight, Kevin. In their sprint passing game, I'm not sure that we did a very good job with that, and that's on me, and we'll get that addressed. But everything else, I mean, we got stops. I mean, it wasn't like we got gashed all night, but definitely we didn't necessarily fit the outside veer perfect the whole night. But it was good for us because we're going to be able to grow from that, because we're going to see an option team next time, probably, maybe. And then we're going to see another team that's going to run a similar style, potentially, maybe. So tonight was good, Kevin, in the grand scheme of us getting better at that stuff.
Well, all your drives tonight resulted in touchdowns except the one where you had a fumble and then the kneel down at the end of the first half. So offense was productive again tonight and did what you hoped.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought offensively we played excellent. Obviously, we don't want to turn football over, but I mean it wasn't because it wasn't without effort. I mean the effort was tremendous and just happened, and those things happened. But we responded well. We got a stop following that, which was good at that point in the ball game, and so I thought offensively we were dialed right in and we did what we needed to do and had some growth on that side too, as we were working on a few things and some blocking schemes within some of that.
Well, another 1-0 week for the Yellow Jackets, but in the end it's 9-0 for Coach C and LHS. Congratulations, Coach.
Well, I appreciate it, Kevin. You're a big part of this for us, and we're very blessed and thankful. I'm really proud of our coaches and players, and now we need to enjoy this, but then next week we've got work to do, as we want to do something else special.
Oh, and Saturday night lights for the young kids tomorrow night. Youth football wraps up.
No doubt. So come out if you don't have anything going on. You can see the future, and we've got some great young kids that are battling and playing well all season long in our youth league.
Coach, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach Will Christian joining us on the postgame show. The Jackets defeat the Rolla Bulldogs tonight by a score of 42-10, and it's an undefeated 9-0 season and an outright Ozark Conference championship for the Black and Gold. So bye week for football next week. We will have midweek Jacket Talk on Wednesday, and then we'll be back on November 3rd as the Jackets will take part in district semifinal play at Yellow Jacket Stadium. Thanks to our studio coordinator, Ryan Walterman. Bruce Wayne up with the scoreboard show coming up in the 10 o'clock hour. For Coach Will Christian, Kevin Stubblefield, hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Again, our final score tonight, Lebanon 42, Rolla 10. A good night from Lions Memorial Field. Lebanon Yellow Jacket Football, brought to you by Sing Rental, S&S Recycling, Shadle's Colonial Chapel, Missouri Eagle, Angie Long of RE/MAX Next Generation, by David Lehman Insurance, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, Camberlock Engineering, the Lunchbox Cafe across from the post office in downtown Lebanon, by Tracker Boats, the Lebanon Booster Club, Missouri Cooperage, Lebanon Family Dentistry, Crow Paint and Glass, and also by Mid-Missouri Stockyards, the Gravel Bar and Grill, by Garner and Smith Insurance, McHale Industries, Riverfront Campground, Nature's Pantry, and also by Mid-Missouri Door, the Lunchbox Cafe, Summit Natural Gas, Henderson Heating and Cooling, Mid-Missouri Bank, by Lebanon Ready Mix, the Lebanon R3 Schools, and by the Butcher Shop.